2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision that you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click.
All right. Click, 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 click.
Like, whoa, man. Hey,
what's poppin'? Welcome in, welcome in.
Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance.
Good to see y'all. Let's make it happen here. Let's make it happen. Clubhouse in the building.
He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan.
All right. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Thursday. We got motion on a bank holiday.
We saving souls on the campus.
Got motion.
No religion, we ain't following your antics. Thank you, Lord. I should like a praying mantis.
All right, how y'all doing? Good to see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Big Green's in the house. Let's go. What up, Green? Back to the
beach, back to the sand. Is back to the only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Who we got here, man? Nico in the building. The captain is here. What up, Captain? Sandman in the building. What up, Sandman? Eric P in the house. What up, Luffy? What up, Maiko? Yeah. I'll tell you what a good song, but I would change the words to I got peace. I got love. I got everything coming from above, man. I don't need it. I got it. I don't need it. I've got it. You dig? All right, well, welcome in. Logo in the house. Who we got in the clubhouse? What up, FNAM, Bulkin Trades, Daniel's in the house, Arrow Sassy, Hyper, Connor FX in the building, Badio Life is here. What up, JR? Isam in the building. My man, what's up, Josh? What up, Tyler? What up, C Melly? Cheers, boys. Cheers. Welcome in. Welcome in. Jen in the house. Futures Lore in the building. What up, Curtis? I got to stop this thing real quick. What up, Henry? George T in the building. Good to see y'all. YOLO Trader over here on YouTube. What up, Tamara? What up, PM Magnifico? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good to see you guys. Kelvin in the building. Sujay in the house. What up, Sujay? What up, what up? Only Bands is here. Let's get it. What's up, Serge? What up, Isaac? Jamil, Hero of the Day. Nikola Tesla. Shout out to the squad, man. Shout out to the squad. Ben Bennett in the building. Let's go. What's up, Pablo? Yo, Big Matt in the house. What up, Matt? What up, Yanosh? Mod Squad's here. Z Gamer in the house. There's Louis G. There's the Mod Squad. I seen Green in here already. AB Mike, there he is. There he is. Rapid Fire. Good to see you guys. What up, Dominic? OGH in the house. What up, Benji? Yogi's in the clubby. Shub's in the house. What up, Shub? What up, Benji? DeMarco's in the building. All right, whole squad's here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Damn, we're rolling deep here on a bank holiday. Okay. Nice. All right, give me just give me one second. Perfect. Well, welcome in, my friends. Welcome in. Today is Thursday. It is June 19th, and we are back. A lot has happened in the last 24 hours, so a lot has happened since we've seen you guys last in the Clubhouse and all that. And we'll go over some of those trades. We'll go talk about all that and map out today. We'll see if we can catch a trade here in New York session. Again, it is a bank holiday here today. You got Juneteenth coming in, so that should slow the markets up a little bit. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. We already took some winning trades here, so we'll see how we can go about our business here in the New York session. But first and foremost, first order of business is let's just pray. Let's give some gratitude for all that we've been able to experience here and have the opportunity to show up to every single day. And let's just give thanks here real quick. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, we just come here for nothing but that, Lord. We don't ask you for anything. You've already given us everything. So we thank you, Lord, for being one with us. We thank you for everything that you've been a part of here on this live stream. We thank you that as we invite you in, Lord, your presence is here. So we thank you that you dwell among us. We thank you for the victory that's taken place. I thank you for all the hearts and all the lives and the minds that are changing, Lord. I thank you for placing minds on a higher level of consciousness as you just speak through me day after day, keeping this thing so fresh and so pure, Lord. We thank you for all that you do here, all that you're doing, and all that you'll continue to do. So we thank you, we honor you, and we give you the glory here. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Wow, so grateful, man. Holy smokes. Wow, what a work of the Lord here. Y'all know I've been saying this for years now. I cannot do what you see being done here. All right, this is a total work of a higher power here, and let's get it, man. Let's continue to work the kingdom and earn our stripes for that kingdom work here. So let's do it, man. Amen's in the chat. W. Let's go ahead and start here. Today is again the 19th. Yeah, June 19th. Creeping on the TT meetup here. Coming in first week of July, but it is June 19th. I do see gold running. I don't really care that much. The 30-minute time frame is probably gonna be our best bet here today. But anyway, so let's just jump into this. In terms of Thursday here, it's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and make sure we're sticking to the playbook and sticking to what works here. So again, you got all this bank holiday stuff coming in. So price could be a little choppy here today. It's not going to be like a regular day, but this bank holiday could have some effect here. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts. I know gold is starting to melt back down here. Let's take a look at what we got going on, do a fresh top-down analysis, and then we'll chill out here and have a good time. So if you guys can, though, give the stream a like for me and sub to the channel. Now let's take a look here. Cool. See Melly, how we feeling? It's popping. Pablo, the goats are here. All right, anyway, so let's do this. This is perfect, actually. This 4-hour candle had no top wick in London, ended up coming up to make a top wick, and now we're starting to flip bearish again, which is exactly what I wanted to see. So let's dive into this. I'm sorry, the daily candle. Let's dive into this, and let's see what we can come up with here. So let me just lower the music a little bit. Boom. All right, that should be good. Cool. Is the music all right? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Someone in Clubhouse, let me know real quick. It's good? Okay, cool. I'm going to take your word for it. All right, so let's talk about gold here. This is the daily time frame, and this is where we're at, right? So we have this zone here, right? So obviously we're in this high level of rejection. We've been coming down every time we come up here. So we should see the same thing to this time around here. We also have that support level, which we got that closure on the first bearish candle, but we never closed below, and we also closed without a bottom wick and all that. So the very next candle just kind of hesitated, right? And now this candle never closed below either, right? It was another closure, basically back above the range, undecided type of candle, doji. But yesterday we finally had a clean closure below. Therefore, we should start to fill this range coming down into these support levels at some point over the next, 8 or 9 hours here today. So let's talk about this daily candle now. Let's zoom into it and let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. So the 4-hour did close bullish. So keep in mind, this was the nasty 4-hour range that we were in for the last couple days. We did end up breaking out of that range here, but we kind of were, you know, left right ahead of this support. So we did get a closure below that support with this candle here, but only to have the next one, you know, pop back up now. So pretty interesting. You know, I do love this wick fill. I love this range here to the left, but I think we really need a 4-hour closure below that support in order for us to really be confident in those sells, right, to come on down. Otherwise, this candle can just be making a lower wick to pop back up now, right, and go back up in that range. So we really don't want that to happen, right? We want to stay low. We want to get out of that nasty range. We want to, if we are going to take buys at some point later next week or something, we want to take buys with like clean traffic on the 4-hour candle on the 4-hour time frame on the way back up there. So hopefully we can get a push down here. The 1 hour is moving down. It's really moving down without a lower wick. Gave you a slight wick there, but nothing too crazy. We do have this 30-minute support sitting right here on gold. We'll see how we do. We got 12 minutes for a 30-minute closure. You also have resistance sitting right here. Above that resistance is pretty much all clean range, right? Decently clean range coming up. Below this 30-minute support is decently clean range coming down, and that's basically the zone I'm looking to trade here today, right? This area may give us a little problem. You may want to look for sells below there. Let's identify what these wicks are. These might be a 15-minute support. Yeah, what do you know, 15-minute supports here. So previous 15 closed without a lower wick. Yeah, probably gonna need a 30-minute closure below at least below this level right here. So that's what I'll be looking for here today. Keep in mind the last 15 closed right there with no lower wick, right? So just keep that in mind here. The 1 hour's got no top wick still, so I don't know, you know, we'll see what happens today. I'm already up on all accounts here. It's been a wild last 24 hours, not gonna lie, but we'll see if we can get something A+ here today, and if not, we'll just hang out, have a good time, and enjoy the US bank holiday. All right, cool, sweet. What up, PM Magnifico? How we feeling? Traders next door in the building. I see ya. Same ranges? Perfect, Assam. Perfect, bro. Same ranges. Yeah, these look pretty clean ranges here. If you guys are in the sells in the 1 hour, it's not that bad. I mean, we really don't have a top wick, but, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see here. So yeah, how'd you guys do since yesterday? How'd you guys do? What happened in London? London, we took sells in, yeah, did we take sells? Yeah, we took sells in London. We got about 35-40 pips. Yeah, London was nice. Nice trades in London. Beautiful trades in Asian. We'll go over them real quick. Let me hold on one sec. Let me get the trades up. Let me get the trades. All right, so this was excuse me. This was the London session trade right here. So pretty clean move. Let me show you guys. So right here, this was London. So basically price was pushing down. We came up, we created support. This is your London open candle, and then the next candle we just took the sell, right? It's the 15-minute time frame. The trade was taken at 3:15. Price wicked right down in there, tapped my target, and yeah, we just kind of rejected from there. But that was it. That was a very simple textbook onion play that we would normally take, you know, on any other trade. So yeah, there shouldn't be too many questions about that one, but if you guys do have questions on that trade, let me know. And then let's talk about Asian here. Asia. Okay, let's do this. So look at Asia. So yesterday we took we took the shorts, right, in New York sesh at 9:48, and then Asian session we came back, right, and gold was looking very good actually. So we ended up, let me pop this up here. So we ended up kind of moving up. So we excuse me, we had this move down here, right, and then price started moving up. We didn't really take sells here. This 1 hour candle had no bottom wick. This is the 30-minute time frame. So price moved up, and we kind of came right into this range. I'll see if I can find it on the actual chart here too. But as we came in this range here, we were anticipating that we could potentially fall from here, right? So this rejection on this candle right here, that rejection was a 15-minute resistance. So you had a 15-minute bearish candle closing below, and then this is what the 30 looked like. The 30 had a big rejection, small body, little wick at the bottom, and that was that, right? And that was also this was the opening of the 1 hour candle. So if anyone's wondering why we didn't take buys here, it's because this 1 hour candle had no bottom wick, right? So it just popped up, and then we were like, okay, I mean, we're bearish anyway, right? We're in this downtrend. Let's see if we could take advantage. Let's stay bearish here. So this candle, again, 15-minute resistance was formed. This is what it looked like on the 30. We broke the lows. We got tapped in, and then just super random spike up, like super random spike. And that just popped up out of nowhere, hit stops. So I ended up losing that trade in Asian. But we waited patiently, and let's go back to here, and then we from that point waited for price to set up a little bit better, and then got the whole loss right back. So this is where we took the loss up here, got stopped out on this candle, and then we waited for this candle to close, right, this candle to close, and then we waited for a beautiful top wick, sell stops on the break of the lows, increase size, and yeah, got the whole loss back there. So this was an amazing example on how and when to give your trade a second chance. We obviously were right about direction. We were right about the read. We just had this random candle come out of nowhere, right, and just stop us out. Like, I'm like, our stops are chilling up here. But, you know, this is the probability game we play where anything can happen, right? So this thing popped up, stopped us out. We waited. Once we got this closure, that was our opportunity to look for more sells, and then we took those sells in the break of the lows. I actually doubled my size because this trade actually looked better than the previous one, right? So the previous one I was talking about was here. So remember I showed you the 30-minute? That's what the 15-minute looked like. So 15 bearish closure, and then we took the sell on the break of that low there. So we went a little bit in profit, but rejected out and hit stops. So then, you know, obviously we waited, got the closure, and then, you know, voila, back to break even. And then the London trade put me in profits. Yeah. Any questions? By the way, this was wild. Okay. So this trade, so when we were in the Clubhouse, right, we were in this trade, and this move happened, this huge move happened. I actually walked away from the computer for like just a minute or two, right? This thing popped up. It went 100 pips up, 100 pips from this entry. And by the way, I was in on this trade on all accounts, right? So I was in on my 3 instant funded accounts, and I was in on my Torah Markets account, which is my live capital. I did not set a stop loss on my live capital account, right? And completely forgot we were in the trade. I was marking this trade up on, so I had so basically like I could have this open, right, or I could have this open, or you know what I mean. So I had this open, marking up my trade. I left it right there. Someone said something about Torah Markets. Yo, my heart dropped. Yo, I flipped over to this thing so fast. Look at this. I was in that trade. You see that? I was $5,000 in drawdown without even knowing, or without even realizing that I was still in that trade. Obviously, this is new to me again, right? Trading multiple accounts or whatever. So I was actually still in this trade for that 100 pip move up. Hey, by the way, I mean, this could have went really bad, but that's the cool part about having your own account. Like, ain't no one hitting no max daily drawdown, no pausing your account, no stopping anything, kicking you out. You got to buy another challenge. Like, I mean, it's so cool trading your own capital. But again, things could have went real bad there, right? But price ended up coming back down here, and yeah, I basically what happened was over here, I was like, holy crap. So basically I found that out when this candle was like down here and it was coming back up, and I was like, damn, because I was at break even just before that, and then I realized that we were coming back up. So what I did from there was I just set a stop loss right here, and then we ended up, you know, melting down, and yeah, I think I made like almost $800 on it, something like that. Yeah, 590 and 156, so yeah, so like almost 800. Oh my god, it was wild. Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, so it's been a wild last 24 hours, not gonna lie. And then to close that all up is where we took that London trade. Yeah, London put me, I didn't take the London trade on my live account, but I did take it on the funded stuff. So basically went down. Yeah, my whole day is like I went down and then I went back up, and yeah. Yeah, let's take a look at it. This was my roller coaster of a ride here today. So went up, went down, came back up. And that's what I was telling people, like, once we took this loss in Asian, I'm like, yo, it really doesn't matter. Like, we could still end this day green so easily. And you know, we're back up green now, so I'm gonna end this day green. If I do take a trade today, it'll be on my live account. It won't be on my funded account. Maybe it will, but most likely on my live. So, and the crazy part about it is we sized up on the second trade. So we took the loss on the first one, but then we recognized that, hey, this move now looks even better than the first move, right? Like we're talking about up here. So this move now looks even better than the first move. We had the clean range. We had a lot of volume. We had already grabbed all that liquidity. This candle here came up to the highs and never broke it. So on the first trade, I went 2 contracts. On this second trade, even being down, right? Even after taking a loss, I stepped up to that plate and doubled my size, right, to 4 contracts, because I was that confident in the skill set, in the system, in the playbook, that now it was time to go. And, you know, that's how you come right back, you know, as a trader. So it definitely does take experience to do that. It definitely does take time to gain that confidence. But, man, I'm telling you, this is the best skill set in the world. Why didn't I take buys in London? I was bearish in London. It was a 4-hour daily and a 4-hour... I'm sorry, a bearish 4-hour and a bearish daily candle. So my bias was bearish. Yeah. Yeah, you talking about these buys? Yeah, these happen out of nowhere. I was more so looking at this push down. I mean, this was the sell that we took in London right here. So something like this or whatever. We're trying to get the wick fill, but everyone, I mean, most people close partials. I closed everything right there. 3367.9, 0.2, whatever. Okay, cool. Let's see. Did we trade on holidays? Maybe not New York session too much. Maybe not New York sesh. Do I use a copy trader? I do, yeah. So I have all... Oh, what happened here? I have all 3 of these accounts hooked up on a copy trader. Yeah, these are $150,000 instant funded accounts. Yeah, and then I just have my other account just kind of just single-handedly ripping profits up. Yeah. Hey, man, I was the luckiest guy on planet Earth last night. Not gonna lie. No, yeah, it was crazy. And like, I mean, look, that trade could have produced me a little bit more than 800, but I was just happy to be out. Like, I shouldn't even have been in that trade, you know. Like, I should have been out right there. So for me to bag 800 there, because the idea was to give the 1 hour candle a lower wick, right, which is right here. So once that was done, which was right there, right, that little wick in there, that was my TP right there. So once we got in there, I closed that trade. And what do you know? Popped right back up, right? So that was the 1 hour candle, doing a little pack runner, but the next 1 hour candle never did rip up. It actually did go down. But yeah, that was the goal. Yeah, it was right here. See how we just gave it we nipped it. You see it? How we gave that candle a lower wick? That's why that area was my target. So this is what the 1 hour looked like here. So, you know, there was all this going on. 1 hour no wick. I was bearish anyway. So yeah, that's why we were looking for the sells. It was wild. It was. Who was there? Who was there? There was 280 people with me, so it wasn't. I wasn't alone. What was my TP in London based off of? The support. So anytime, like, let's go back to that London trade. So anytime I'm taking trades, I'm usually targeting the supports, the nearest support, nearest resistance, right? So my idea here was like stops above the current candle, full TP at the wick fill, right? And then what I like to do, excuse me, is I like to take partials at these supports, but I never wait for the support to actually hit. I usually always set my TP slightly above those areas. And that usually helps me out a lot, because if we don't push down into it, we're going to reject from it. Does that make sense? So it's one thing to say, okay, we're getting there, but notice how we're not there yet. So if we don't push through it and into it, then we're most likely not going to get there, and we're going to reject, right? And look what happened. Then price shot up. So I always, regardless of whether it's a range fill or a wick fill, I always close slightly before those range fills or those wick fills. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it was nuts. So it's your ability to use the skill to your advantage. Yes, yeah, and that's the beauty part about it. So when you commit and when you're willing to stick to the same setup and same playbooks and all that day in and day out, you just become untouchable, right? At that point where you can lose a trade and then just get it right back. So I mean, you're not untouchable, but you really do have some power, right? When you understand how to do this. So yeah. Is Raja coming? Yeah, Raja. So Raja's gonna hit me up in a few. He's running around, so he's like, I'm gonna be in touch with you in a little bit, and yeah, if he got time, he got time. If not, he'll come another day. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna pull up today, but we'll wait for him to hit us up. We'll wait on it. We'll wait for the candle to close. All right, who we got in the clubhouse here? We gotta have patience. Raja's the candle. Wait for him to close. What's poppin', Johnny Gems?
My man, Nick Stu was popping, bro.
How are you, G? How are you?
I'm amazing, blessed and highly favored. How you doing?
Blessed and highly favored, man.
Let's get it.
Big
Love
blessed.
to hear that. Good to be back with the GOAT. What's up, chat? What up, everyone? Good morning.
There he is.
Yo, what a epic last couple hours, bro, in the clubhouse, man. Been having some fun.
Fact. London was a vibe last night.
Yeah, man. Great Asian sesh, great London sesh. Grateful to be here for New York.
Yeah,
now.
amazing Asian last night, dude.
Yeah, man. The clubhouse makes it so much better as well.
We got gritty in the Asian session last night. We wanted those pips back.
We got a little ballsy in Asian.
And by the way, we gladly gave it. So I asked everyone after that loss how they were feeling. And the response was incredible, you know, because none of us cared, right? None of us cared, because every single one of us knew that was a playbook setup that we have to execute on. So one of the big differences between the Clubhouse and then like the public streaming is that in the Clubhouse, everyone is on the same page, right? Everyone is trading the playbook. Everyone. So YouTube, people come in. What are you doing, bro? You missed out on the FVG. You suck at trading, or, you didn't see the RSI and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But in the Clubhouse, it's like, yo, we're all running the play the same exact way. We all know what a good setup looks like, and we're all happy to execute on one and live with the result of it. So it's really, really cool. So no one was really phased by that at all. And the fact that we had the opportunity to re-enter, right, and give that trade a second chance with confidence, with even more size, just goes to show you how quick you can get a loss back when you really do it the right way. Remember what I said? I said, hey, look, this isn't a revenge trade, right? We're going to wait for the right signs. We're going to wait for the right candle. And if we get it, we can get back in this, right? And we'll get that loss back. And that's what we did. That's what we did. But if you mess around, you take 2 or 3 trades in between that, trying to get your loss back on trades that don't make sense, that's where the problem, occurs. That's typically where the accounts get blown, or the over trading begins, or the revenge trading starts, and it becomes a downward spiral from then. So, it's okay to take a good loss, right? And then you just wait for the next really good playbook setup to show up. Maybe that'll be that same session. Maybe it'll be another session, but guess what? It will come. It will come. Your job in the meantime is not doing anything stupid, if that makes sense.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. The maturity in the Clubhouse on another level. Shout out to Clubhouse. Bunch of winners in there. Just a lot of people making so much progress. And yeah, being able to be a great loser is a part of the process of being, a great trader. So, hell yeah, Clubhouse took it like professionals.
Guys, no one likes to lose. Can we all admit that? I don't like losing. I'll be honest. I hate losing more than I like winning. Anyone with me? Like,
100%.
I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, no one wants to lose, but that's what makes you so powerful. Because if you can handle a loss like a boss, and you can move on and not be shaken or not be shooken, you will dominate, not only in trading, but in all areas of business, right? You will dominate because you're the guy that could stay composed, stay steadfast, stay locked in regardless of what's happened. Regardless whether you're losing, whether you're winning, it doesn't matter. No one can mess with you because you're that locked in, and none of that stuff phases you. So again, no one likes losing, but that's the power about being a good loser, right? Is that you truly set yourself above the masses at that point. So
yes, sir. Yep.
Winning could be boring. Yep. Winning could be boring.
What I loved about the Clubhouse is we all in the chat were like, yo, just amazing job. We did our job. Great job. We executed, right? Which was our main job, not focusing on the results, but we executed. We were more satisfied with the execution of the trade versus the result of it. And that's the W right there, in the trading process.
Yeah.
And as we know, right, we're trading a statistical edge. We're going to win more than we lose. So every losing trade brings us closer and closer to the winning trades as well.
True. And we almost kind of took a breath of fresh air. Like we kind of needed that loss, right? We haven't ran into a loss in quite a bit, and it's nice to take a loss like that. It's nice to take a good trade and the market randomly did something that it shouldn't do or doesn't normally do, and that's why you took the loss, right? It's not like the playbook didn't work. It's not like we didn't work the playbook. It was a very simple, perfect position taken, and the market doing a random thing knocks us out, right? And that's why we play the probability game, because we could take the same trade as yesterday, we could take today, and one could be a winner, one could be a loser.
Yes, sir. Owner of the casino mindset, right? The casino loses some hands, but they understand in the long run, they have the statistical advantage, right, to make profits in the long run. So yeah. Same thing here, trading our edge.
Took a loss on gold. Yeah, it was on gold. Yep. Yeah, it was right here. So this was the loss, and then got it right back, and then got some more.
Yeah, amazing job.
Yeah, and then I got to add, I didn't add the London trade in yet, but let me add it. Meet me in London. Let me add the London trade.
Add it. That was good, chat. Another day to be patient and disciplined to the plan. Healthy reminder.
Healthy reminder. Patience and discipline.
That's your key. That's the secret sauce.
Oh, how was your sauce, John? How was your sauce? Was it good yesterday?
Good, hit the spot, bro. Haven't had that in a while, so yeah, it was really good.
Nice.
Especially after a long 42-hour fast. Hit the spot, bro.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like to fast chat while I'm traveling. I don't know, some with me about it.
Well, you don't want to eat that nasty food on the airplanes or the trains or anything like that, so I don't blame you.
I don't know. I looked at, my girl got some food from the train. I'm like, ugh, looks gross. Like, good thing I am fasting.
Can I show the loss? Oh man, that's what we've been talking about for like the last 40 minutes. Yeah, so the loss was up here. So if you just got in, the loss, so this was an Asian session. The trade was taken right here off of this 15-minute resistance there. And what happened was we got tapped in. We went a little bit into profit. Hold on. I'm sorry. Was that the trade? Wait. 21? Oh, no. Yeah. That was it, right?
Everything looks the same.
Yeah, this is it. Oh, I'm on the 1 hour. That's why. Yeah, this was it right here, the 15-minute time frame. So we got in here for a sell. Break of the lows. Stops are kept above this high right here. And we ended up taking that sell right there. So this candle closed right here. And then this candle made a top wick. Not that one. It made a top wick like right up to here. And then it started flipping bearish. It broke the lows. We went a little bit into profit, but then price just came back randomly and just stopped us out. So we got stopped out on that trade. And the 30-minute was clean too. Like the 30-minute looked like this. See how that looks, where it was like that inverted, like it was kind of like a fade position on the 30 right there. So it looked like that on the 15. It looked like this on the 30. We were anticipating that move down to come down and give that 1 hour candle a bottom wick. But that never happened. So we ended up getting stopped out on that candle. So that trade was over, right? And then what we did was we just waited at that point. And we waited and we said, hey, look, if we can get a closure below here, we can definitely give this trade a second chance, because if price was really going to move up, I mean, look, this candle looked like this at one point, right? Why would we come all the way back down like that if we actually wanted to go up? So once that candle closed, that's when I re-thought about this. And I'm like, okay, look, we can give this trade a second chance, but we have to wait for a closure below, right? So this candle ends up opening up. We never closed below. You see that candle? Now, look, we did break the low. I want to point that out, by the way, right? Because a lot of people will try and take that impulse entry right there, and price will pull back, right? And all the way back up it goes. So we weren't trying to take the impulse entry. That would probably be more so a revenge trade, right? Like, let's just get it. It's going to leave anyway. I knew it was going to go down. Let me get into this. How many guys? Or is it just me? Just me? Probably just me, right? That has done that. So we couldn't do that. Experience tells me to wait. Experience tells me to hold off, Nick. Wait for the closure. Wait for a solid candle to close below. That's our candle right there. We wait on that closure. The very next candle, we set the sell stop on this guy right here. We made a nice, strong, like top wick. We never broke the highs. We came back down. The next trade looks something like this, where we had stops up here, TP down here, and then the partials was taken right there. So my idea was, can we get a lower wick on that candle? We did. That's where the partials was taken, and then the rest got hit at break even. So again, a very good example on how to give your trade a second chance. And not only did we give it a second chance, but we upped our size, most of us, on that second trade. So let's say we went in with 2 contracts on the first one. We stepped up to this one and put 4 contracts on, right? And that's how we were able to get that whole loss back. And again, that just goes back to how I size up and down based off of conditions in the market, you know? So
yeah, man. Great example, giving your trade a second chance. Yeah, you had too many key, you know, conditions that made that trade look good. You had that wick rejection. You had all those higher lows being respected, and then the breakout. I mean, clean range that support. Very nice.
Yep.
And notice, like, Nick, you didn't need a big move, right? You were just going for that piece. That's it. You know, you took your profits there, you collected your profits, and then you're on to the next.
Yep, exactly. Excuse me. All right, so yeah, so you know, that's the thing. That's what it takes to be a bit of a successful trader. You know what I mean? Is to really have the head game, to have the game on lock mentally, so you don't do anything stupid, right? Because it's going to be hard for you to keep up with guys like me when you're quaking in between, right? In between trades and things like that. That's the difference between one that takes a loss and ends up getting it right back versus one that takes a loss and digs their hole even deeper, right? Off of kind of dumb decision making. So, you know, keep that in mind, right? Losses are part of the game. We get them right back though, just like the casino. Just like the casino will let you come in and win some hands, you know, the market will do the same. And our playbook is the owner of the casino. So we'll let the market come in and take some money from us, but we're going to get that right back. So,
Fair, bro. Man, you think the casino stresses out, man, or freaks out when someone wins the jackpot? No, man. They're like they're going to take a picture with the guy. You know, they're congratulating him. You know, they're happy for him. You know, they understand. They're confident in their edge. They're confident in their, you know, their business model. You know, just like us.
What do they want him to do? They want him to what? They want him to play more, don't they? They want him to play more. So the same thing. We want to execute more. So execution is our edge. Right, so that's what we want to do. We want to play more. So if you do take a loss, don't hesitate on the second trade. You know, make sure that it's a playbook position, and then go in that trade. You know, that's execution is your edge.
Yes, sir, bro. That's a gem right there, gem of the day. Hopefully, some of y'all are taking some notes on these. How to be a good loser, how, you know, trading your edge makes you the casino owner. These are some great gems here.
Yeah. I'm sorry if it sounds like we're bragging. It was just an epic night, and it was just an amazing work as a trader. So if it sounds like we're bragging, I mean, it is what it is. It's what we do, you know? It's what we do. Yeah. By the way, you guys don't have to delete those comments or anything. Yeah. You don't have to time people out or delete their comments. It's totally fine.
We're just, you know, just confident, man.
Yeah, it's just confidence.
Positive self-talk. Yeah, Yola Trader, nah, it wasn't just sauce, man. Sorry, I gotta be more specific. I know not everyone's Italian. Yeah, no, I had sauce with meatballs and pasta and some ricotta cheese. If you know, you know.
How you doing?
How you doing? Yo, what you think, bro, about this fire candle? Fire candle a little tricky here, you know? Kind of in a range, kind of tough read.
I don't like the 4-hour time frame at all for the past 3 days now.
Yeah. This one's like tough though, like really like just bouncing up and down. There's really no like clear direction. You know, we're at support, we're at resistance, like not the best read.
No, I know.
I'm cool with not even trading until that 4-hour candle closes.
Bank holiday and all that, so.
That too, yeah.
What happened on my screen here? Why is it so
I feel like we've had a better read, I thought, like at least the last couple of days on the 4-hour candle versus today, but yeah.
How do you get the screen? How do I make the screen so big?
That square right there, by default, I think.
Full screen?
Oh.
I don't know. I kind of like it though. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see. Green with the crazy oversizing. Holy. Yeah, and by the way, like, yeah, that's true. Like, so my size doesn't have to be, you know, yours. Like, keep yours where you're comfortable at right now. Like, stretch yourself a little bit, but you know, if I'm going 4, that doesn't mean you have to, right? So if you normally go 1, you don't want to go 4, right? You want to go like maybe 2 if you're going to oversize. So because again, then you'll just be quaking a little bit in the trade itself, and you're going to be a little oversized. So what does that mean? If you're a little oversized, your win is going to be amazing, right, if it happens. But what if it doesn't? Right? Yeah. What if it doesn't? So what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't right away? Right? What if you end up going into drawdown? So everyone wants to size up. It all seems good when you're rolling in profit, but when that drawdown hits, you're like, you know, you're quaking a little. So you want to be at a size where drawdown does not phase you. Whatever that is, whatever that number means to you, what you want to set your stop loss at is numbers that you don't care about. Like, it doesn't phase you at all. It's like, okay, well, if we lose 500 today, so be it, right? Or maybe it's not 500. Maybe yours is 5,000. Maybe yours is $50, right? So whatever it is for you, you'll have a risk threshold, I should call it, right? Where once you get a little up in size, like let's say you're really good at 1 contract, you're really good at 2, but once you start trading 3 contracts, you get very antsy and very anxious. That's your sign, right? Your sign is, hey, stay below 3 for now, right? As you start to build confidence and build data and build profits, then you'll slowly transition into 3, right? 3 contracts and then 4. So don't try and take that big jump all at once. It can really hurt.
Facts, bro. Trade your account, not Nick's account or someone else's account, and just earn your size, right? By progressing.
Yeah.
By progressing.
Yeah.
You start taking winning trades, right? Which is the part of the process, right? Of being good, capturing, you know, the art of capturing pips. You'll eventually naturally earn your size, right? So yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Earn your size. I love that. Earn your size.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And trade your account, no one else's.
I didn't take the Asian trade because we were too close to the 4-hour close. So I want to explain something there. So that's actually one of the reasons I did take the trade. Right? So the idea there was for the 4-hour candle to start pulling back and for the next candle to make a low, right? So that was kind of the anticipation of the trade, is like, hey, there's 40 minutes left on the 4-hour, right? Or I forgot exactly what it was when we got in. But if we're going to pull back, it's going to pull back now, right? So meaning if this is what the 4-hour candle looked like, where it was, let's just say bullish, right? Let's just do this, right? So this is the 4-hour candle. Forget about this. And it looks something like this, right? So the idea was we can get this 4-hour candle to pull back. Those are our sells, right? And then the next candle is also most likely going to come down and make a lower wick. So that distance between here and here is our sell, right? That's our lower time frame push on the 15 or 30 minute time frame where you get that big move down. So that was actually one of the reasons I took the trade. So and again, this will all make a lot more sense when you really begin to understand higher time frame correlation. I would definitely say this is more like experienced concepts or whatnot, but just so you know, that's one of the reasons I actually got in the trade. Yeah, and we've done that actually quite a few times here over the past couple weeks. Those counter trend, those target tap trades, and they've been very good. Hold on one sec, John. Yeah. All right, you should be good.
Cool.
Yeah. So, but again, all this is all a learning process. So if you're new, this is good, right? These are opportunities to learn every single day and build that knowledge and build the confidence. Getting more confident after losses. Beautiful, beautiful. You got to respect the schmear. That's right. Oh, my God. 2 people said it at the same time.
Respect the schmear.
Respect the schmear. Top Step open for trading today? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. I think they close at noon, right? 12?
Probably. What about Top One? Do we know?
Yeah, Top One's open right now. I think Top One closed at noon too. I'm not sure about Top Step though.
Yeah, I probably won't even take a trade today.
I'll probably trade my live account today.
Yeah.
If anything.
I want to keep my green.
Keep the green. Respect the schmear.
Yo, if you have a problem going from green to red, when you're green, just stop trading.
Just lock out.
Because then you eliminate, that feeling of going from green to red.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 lockout.
And again, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging here or anything like that, but when you do when you do stuff like that, you keep an 88% win rate, right? Daily win rate. This means that when I'm green, I very, very rarely give it back. So if I'm green on the day, I'm trying to keep that green, right? So when you do that and you lock out, you guarantee that you're going to be a winner that day. So I personally like being a winner every single day. And I hate going from green to red. It sucks. Sucks. So yeah. But we're looking good here, man. Average hold time 14 minutes. That's actually pretty decent. Let me see something here.
I just locked out right now.
Look at that average win. So average RR basically is 1.5 on the actual results of it. So that's cool. Average drawdown is $900. Average net P&L $1,400. Makes sense. About a 70% win rate. Gotta probably bump those up a little bit. Yeah, looking good, man. Looking good. And so this is my best year ever trading. And I was saying this in London, but one thing I'm really starting to understand is that experience is now on my side. So this year is the first year where I feel like experience is really like paving the way for me. And just getting the feels and getting the understanding and the read on things. I think I'm having one of the best years of my life. I think it's just also because I trade multiple sessions now. So not only am I experienced with years prior to this year, but I got eyes on price every session now. So it's like price cannot really make much of a move without me knowing about it. So we're glitching. We're glitching. Let's just say that.
Yeah, as we know, the market is filled with abundance of opportunities. So, I mean, trading every session, you're going to experience that abundance of opportunities, right?
Yeah.
I love trading every session as well because of that.
And if you could be disciplined,
extra selective too.
That's what I'm saying. If you could be selective, it's over. It's over.
Right.
You will win.
Because now it's like, all right, well, New York session, I don't really like anything. Cool, I'll just wait on Asian, right?
Yep.
So,
yep.
Bunch of opportunities.
Have I withdrawn from Tora yet? No, I just started trading the account on Monday. Yeah, I'm up $5,700 though. Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
I started trading the account on Monday. That's where I'm at with it.
Lovely.
So I've been doing well. I haven't really taken a hit on this.
You how are you gonna do your withdrawals, bro? Like every month, every week, just randomly?
I think randomly probably. I really want to see if I could set out for like 100,000 and then move forward. Like I want to trade a 6-figure plus account. So,
yes, sir.
I'll probably just take a couple withdrawals just to test the withdrawal process or whatever. But
steady growth, bro.
Yeah, I just want to kind of grow it, man. Be nice to grow it.
I look at it like, all right, treat the personal account like a long-term, investment account growing, and then like,
pretty much,
you got these prop firms to just milk payouts. But...
yeah, like, I put the 30,000 there to put 30,000 somewhere. You know what I mean? It's because I don't need it right now, right? So it's not like I need to take payouts from that account. It's something I want to build, but yeah, I'll probably take random ones, here and there.
Yep.
Playbook 3.0. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do a big webinar for YouTube. I'm gonna do a big webinar. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be much better than a Playbook 3.0 video. We're gonna catch up on a lot of things, dial it in. We're probably gonna do that in August, where it's gonna just be a big free webinar. It's gonna be probably like a 3-hour webinar, and we'll host it live on YouTube, and that way, you know, we can put something out there for everyone.
Yeah, man. We got some new course videos, right? Gonna be working on here soon for the Clubhouse.
5 new videos coming in the course.
Yep. 5 fire new videos. Clubhouse, just wait on it.
Yeah.
Trust
June.
me, I know some you guys have all asked for these as well.
Yeah. We're going to also do a webinar in the Clubhouse. I don't think this weekend, but next weekend. And we're going to talk about how to correlate timeframes. So we're not going to talk about entries. We're not going to talk about setups much. We're going to talk about how to actually tell the story and make a bias, right? And really get a good, clean bias by correlating and moving from time frame to time frame. So we're going to do a big webinar on that sometime over the next 2 weeks. But look, this is June here, man. So this is our history in June. We have very good history in June. And back in 2023, we had basically an almost 100% win rate in June, outside of the famous 34 lot day, which you guys all know very well about. Other than that, it was all good in June, man. 1 break even, 1 loss, and the rest were just winners. And that was in 2023. And then this was all, by the way, these were all taken on the live streams. And then 2024, same deal. This was last year in June, so we definitely picked up the pace, right? We added a couple impulse ideas and things like that to our strategy or our playbook last year, and we just went off, right? So I think we lost the first trade, first day, and then it was just win streak, couple losses here and there. But overall, just a steady run here in June the last 2 or 3 years. And then this year is looking good too. All right, that's what we're looking at right now. Good. Almost got hit with a loss here today, but you know, we've got it right back. 3K loss followed by a $2,900 win, followed by an $800 win.
Boom.
So
Scott Nick, love it.
Yeah, trades have been taken in all sessions. These are the sessions here. What were you gonna say?
No, I just say, like my man Nick says, right? An Asian session last night, 1 red trade doesn't mean a red day, right? Oh. When you got an edge. So way to be a great example of that, Nick. Yeah. Just because you have a red trade doesn't mean you're gonna end that day red, right? Especially when you're in the Clubhouse and you got 3 more sessions and all that, right? But these are our sessions. Stay composed. London, New York, all right, and Asian here. So I've been trading every session pretty regularly. Yep. Obviously a lot of New York trades. Yeah, man. But yeah. Stay composed, tighten up, and execute on edge. That's it. Stay composed. Remember, we want to be satisfied with executing our edge, not the P&L, right? So that's the habit I think we all should really work on developing. Yep. So yeah, June, baby, June. Looking good so far, so good. By the way, if you guys want to use a journal like this, you guys can put hit ! journal in the chat, and you guys can use this exact journal. I highly recommend journaling your trades. If you're not journaling your trades, you might become a millionaire by being the exception, but it's likely that you won't be. So I would highly recommend starting to journal your trades, track your data, so that way you have something solid and concrete to base your expectations on what your trading business will produce on a month-to-month basis. Well, I've never heard a trader talk like that. Well, then you're in the right place, my friend, because that is what it is. This is a trading business. It's not a game. It's not a hobby. It's work, right? And we're here to make money. We're not here to take multiple trades and
look good. We're here to make money, right? So we're here to wait for the right trades, and those right trades produce a good outcome, and that's what we're here to do.
Yep, use that journal to track your trades, because data, you're going to collect data by journaling your trades, and data equals feedback, right? Feedback will give you information on what you can do better or what you shouldn't do, right? So, hell yeah, all the pros are doing it. Yep. So if you want to be a pro, journal your trades.
Journal them up, baby. Journal them up.
Trading is like a business. Treat it like that. Yeah, Nick, Tora Market's been looking really nice, dude.
Yeah, on Trade Locker. They're basically Dominion Markets. So Raja Banks, it's Raja's U.S. broker. I think I seen somebody ask. Yeah, Raja and his team over at Dominion. It's their broker. So it's basically Dominion Markets, only with a new name, and it's available for U.S. Clients.
Beautiful, bro. Who was that? Shout out Raja, man. Great team over there.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Boom, boom. Yeah, and I've always loved using Dominion Markets. So, you know, when Raja reached out to me about Tora, I like supporting Raja in anything I could do. I mean, the guy has, from a trading standpoint, has absolutely changed my life and my kids' life. You know, my wife is your lives. You know what I mean? It's like the ripple effect is so long that, you know, just anything he does, I'll support him. You know, and I love, you know, the Magic Keys stuff and everything he really puts his name on.
Thanks, bro.
Any trade today? Yeah, we took 3 trades already. So we already took 3 trades between Asia and London now. So now we're just kind of sitting and waiting to see. Today is a U.S. bank holiday. So, yeah, we're waiting to see what gold's got in store for us here. But notice how this closure, right? So I think now you got a clean support there, right? So if you do get a closure below, it's 120 pip range there. Maybe get a top wick on the 1 hour, and then a nice closure below support. So like another attempt for this candle to pop up, and then a closure. I'd participate in that. The 4 hour daily still bearish. 4 hour broke the highs, rejecting that area. That would be the break of the 4 hour lows too after a closure. So yeah, I'd be open to sells. That's pretty much all I'm open to here today. Sells below. That's it. And make my day very easy. Sells below in that clean range. If that don't happen, then I'll stay right where I'm at. Magic Keys is Raja. Oh yeah, Magic Keys is Raja. Yep. Yeah, you guys didn't know that? What up, Nico? How you feeling, brother? Good to see you, man. Excited to see a lot of you guys for the meetup. Man, I'm excited. We're really getting close. We're getting close and closer. Closer.
Bro, I'm so hyped. No idea.
Yeah. John will be back in Florida. Magnus will be in Florida. Rafi will be in Florida. TK will be in Florida. Aaron will be here in Florida. Green will be here. Everyone's coming in, man. It's going to be awesome. Sebastian, Norbin, the whole squad's coming.
Whole team.
How am I 150 comments down up in the Clubhouse chat? I know those aren't questions, right? You guys just having some good conversation in there? I don't think I have to read it all, right? I don't think so.
50-50.
50-50? My bad. If you guys have an important question, hit me back with that, yeah. DJ Scratch is coming to the next one. Or he's canceling his friend's wedding and just saying, screw it, we're coming to this one.
I think that's the move, DJ Scratches.
That's the vibe.
Let's go, bro.
See, Melly's going to be in the house.
See, Melly.
I think Wiz Buddha's going to be in the house. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, bet. That means
you never know with him. I'm that guy who want to trade until the markets close. Very nice, very nice. How is that working? let me ask you, how's it working? Is it like
gotta be crazy.
working well? Is it? Yeah. I'm just curious.
You must trade NQ. At least trade NQ, right?
Yeah.
If you're trading until the market closes.
NQ, ES, US 30, something like that. Can you show us the London trade? Yeah, the London trade was right here. So this was the London trade. So you had price moving down. We came back up right here. And then this was your London Open candle. So London Open gave us a resistance here, right? So once that resistance was formed, we were still bearish on the daily, bearish on the 4 hours. So we used this candle as a confirmation, and then we used that candle as the trading candle. So the trade looks something like this, where it was like entry was on this current high here, stops are kept a little bit above the range, the full TP was somewhere around that wick fill, and then partials for me was right there. So my partial TP got hit. We pushed a little bit further, but then we came back up, and at that point my stops are at break even, and then stops got hit, and then that candle just randomly just fired away up there. So yeah, that was it.
Sniper exits, bro, in London.
Yeah, about 35 pips ish in London.
When your trade is a winning trade, secure some profits.
Pretty good trade.
So you don't turn a winning trade into a losing trade or a break-even trade.
Yeah. Very textbook. As you guys can see, you know, I take the same trades over and over and over again. It's the same exact trade, same exact look, same exact bias.
It's the playbook.
When are we doing a meetup in Miami? Yeah, we are. Tampa, man. Tampa's close to Miami. That's close enough. Hey, we got people coming in from Dubai, from Germany, from other countries, from the California, all over the West Coast. So if you guys are anywhere in Florida, make it a cool little day trip. Grab your other day trading buddy and jump in the car. And you know, I love those times, man. I remember I used to, you know, jump in the car with one of my buddies. We used to go meet my mentor, like, you know, 2 hours away, where he was doing a big open meeting or something like that. And we just, I mean, there were so many memories forged on those car rides, and just talking about the future and the dream and whatnot. So yeah, make it something fun.
Right. Facts, bro.
Tamara's coming in from Arizona. Holy, Illinois.
Okay, let's go, Tamara.
The meetup is in Tampa. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to promote it anymore, because we got like 70 people coming. So I don't even know how much more I want to share this with y'all.
We're coming down to the last minute too, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, chat. It's gonna be a pool party and a gem party.
Yeah, we'll have food. We're gonna have a big pool party. We're gonna have games. You guys are more than welcome to bring your kids, your spouse. We'll have games. We'll do a big cookout. We're gonna do a bit of a fireside chat there as well on Saturday night. So I was thinking on Saturday night, once we get to the mansion, everyone could take some time to just network a little bit, meet and greet, and then what we'll do is maybe me, John, Magnus, maybe we'll get Rafi up there. We'll just kind of open it up, you know, like open mic. And I'm sure you guys have heard a lot of my story. It'd be nice for John and Magnus and Rafi to share like a little bit of theirs with you also, so you know really who you're learning from, who you're with on a day-to-day basis. And you know, we'll have some fun, we'll answer any questions, and you know, just kind of fellowship together. And then, you know, we'll spend the rest of the night just chilling, swimming, hanging out, barbecuing, all sorts of stuff.
That's going to be awesome, bro.
Yeah, the very next day, too, you guys are welcome to come back. So you ain't welcome to sleep there, right? You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of there at like probably 1 a.m.-ish, right? Probably call it. And then you guys are all more than welcome, though, to come back the very next day, right? So you come back the very next day, and that very next day, we're going to barbecue. We're going to have the pool open. We're going to have all the games. There's a poker table in the mansion. There's a pool table. There's a whole bunch of stuff, so we can kind of hang out and have a good time. And then I think we're going to do Top Golf later on that night. Yeah.
Go.
So
Dudes are going to crash on the floor, bro. I'm going to walk in the next morning and be like, holy smokes, you guys are shot now.
Yeah.
Yo, chat, who's down to do a world pool or something? Wave pool maybe? Something like that? That'd be sick.
Are tents welcome? Of course. You go down to Tampa, there's tents everywhere, brother. You can even find neighbors. Yeah, the homeless love it out there. I mean, they're in tents. You got a whole neighborhood of tents when you go down there. It's pretty awesome.
That's honestly a fire like idea to just grab a tent and just tent out, bro.
Yo, just pretend you're. Why not? Like, why not spend a night being homeless? I mean,
I'd probably do that, bro.
yeah,
honestly.
you're not even homeless, so just why not spend a night being homeless? I mean, the homeless people are pretty cool down there. I know a lot of them.
Yeah. Normal people.
Yeah, man. Just tell them you know the guy that always comes down and throws the pizza parties. They'll be like, oh no, okay.
Yeah. We'll also be doing some pizza parties, right, Nick, for the homeless as
Oh
well,
yeah, we may. Yeah,
altogether.
we're probably gonna do some for the homeless too. For anyone that can stick around an extra day or two. I don't know, what everyone's plans are like,
Oh, yeah.
travel plans, and I don't know exactly what day we're gonna do that. But yeah, we'll do something for the homeless and have something fun going on.
Yeah. Can't wait. I see Melly. Dude, not a bad idea, bro. Honestly. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, if you guys do want to come to that, then you have to go to timetotrading.com and you have to RSVP. So if you come over here to timetotrading.com, go over to the meetup, click the meetup tab, come over here. You'll see, basically a little bit of a itinerary, kind of like a little lay of the land there, and then you can RSVP here. And then we also made a video on our last meetup. So you guys are more than welcome to check that out, so you kind of know a little bit of what to expect. But yeah, last meetup was sick. We're gonna meet originally at this location here, and you guys will have that location in your email. And then we're gonna head back to the Airbnb. It's like a cool little mansion that we got that probably fits like 60 people or so. But yeah, so timeframes.com, pull up, check out the last meetup, and then yeah, if you guys want to come, or if you are coming, don't click this unless you're actually going to be coming, right? But if you are, click that way you get all the details on the trip, and we'll see you there. We will see you there.
Yes, sir. See y'all there. Excited to meet y'all.
Yeah, man. Bring the tents. Bring the inflatable mattresses. Bring it all.
Yeah, man.
Do all your trades... Wait, hold on. Did all your trade take paid members? I mean, all sessions? I'm not too sure what that means, but if you mean, does everyone in the Clubhouse take the trades with me on the live sessions? Yeah, I think most of them do. Yeah, I'd hope so. Yeah, the ones that agree with me, which I'm sure is most people most of the time. But if I take trades like on my own, I never send like signals or anything, if that's what you're asking. But it's very rare that I take trades on my own because all of our live streaming sessions are basically the best times to trade. So I really don't trade in between those too often. But if I do, I don't really like take the time to like send a signal or anything like that. I'm expecting if I taught you how to trade on those streams and in those Clubhouse and all that, then you would kind of see the same things that I see. Do. So yeah, big bank holiday here. Big bank holiday.
Yep.
But yeah, if you guys can make it into Tampa, pull up.
Pull up on us.
Oh, Raja's here. Oh, hold on. Where?
The GOAT.
Hold on, let me pull him up. Oh, he left? Holy, what happened?
Oh.
Who scared him?
Rumor
AB
is
Mike
word
sniped
on the
him?
street is AB Mike.
Oh, snap.
AB Mike, bro, relax. No, I'm kidding.
We didn't free him?
What's good, AB Mike?
He didn't text me,
What up,
though.
AB?
Doom. Maybe he'll be back. Green said, I was fat back then. Come on, Green. Oh, he was here with his camera? I can't see anyone. When I have John up here, I can't see anyone. Hopefully no one asked a dumb question. He was like, I'm out of here now.
Yeah. Who asked the dumb question, chat? Damn. Yo, what's up, Green? Green will be at the meetup too.
We missed him. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back in.
Green, this time you're down here, bro. We're gonna hit a workout. I know it's vacay for you, bro, but we still working out on vacay.
I don't think you can RSVP anymore. Uh-oh. Are we packed? Who asked Raja how many hours in a day? Dang it. No. Are you dumb or stupid?
Or both. Yo, Green, is that a no, bro? I never thought you'd say no to working out.
Hey, Green was bulking. He was bulking that day. He was bulking during that time. Green,
Right.
Are you cutting now?
Still no answer from Green on that.
What's a pip? Yo, stop.
A pip's a tick.
Is it a pip or is it a tick?
So, Green, you are cutting now, right?
He's getting shred.
So bet, bro. We're good to work out then.
Do. All right, so I think I'm only gonna be trading this this account here today. I'm probably gonna lock out, or I'm not gonna lock out, but I'm just probably not gonna trade that account, and I'm just gonna stick with this one. Yeah, so we'll see. So we'll maybe take a live trade here today.
Toro market's looking fresh. Yeah, I'm locked out too on my account. Yeah, Nick, the GOAT is here, bro.
Oh, he's here.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Free Raja. Okay, where is he? Let's find him this time. There he is. Hold on, let's spotlight him.
Legend in the building.
Raja, how are you, brother?
Bah.
Ah, it's game time. The GOAT. Bah.
What's up, Raja?
The GOAT's here. Get a bah in the chat.
The GOAT is
Yo,
here.
how are you?
Great,
Man,
brother.
wow, there are a
Great.
lot of people over here. 250 people here.
Oh, yeah, in Zoom, man.
Yep.
250 in
Yes,
Zoom
that's
today.
sick. You know, I came in earlier, but you were busy, so I went for a swim.
I see that. I see that. He got the towel on.
Bro.
Yeah, and then I came back.
Where are you, bro? You're traveling, right?
Yeah, we're in Cyprus here for the expo.
Oh, nice. How's it going?
Very good.
Yeah, it's going
Very
good.
busy. Yeah.
Looks
You
gorgeous
got
out there.
you got the guys from Trade Locker out there?
Trade locker guys are out there. Like a lot of platforms. C traders there. MetaQuotes is there.
Oh,
People like-
wow, nice.
Everyone from the industry is there. You know what? In a way, it's good to go to these expos because you get to see the people who are providing you the technology, who are providing you the services, you know? So it's good
Yeah.
to put a name to the face.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you got
Yeah.
MetaTrade over there, Trade Locker over there, all the guys who own the platforms. You get to talk to them firsthand and whatnot.
Yeah, everybody.
They got
'Cause
booths
you know
up there.
Booths?
Yeah, like they have like booth, like they have like a booth over there.
Booth. Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
That's
absolutely. Absolutely. You know, it's funny because you got the MetaQuotes booth, then in front of them you got the C Trader booth, and then right across you have the Trade Locker booth. And I'm like, all you guys are in competition.
Yeah, every one of them, but at the
Right.
same time, in a way, they complement each other too. You know, like it's like that healthy
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's true.
Yeah,
That's right.
bro, I
Looks
like
gorgeous out there,
I
man.
like Tora. You obviously I was I love Dominion, but they kicked us out, man, in the U.S. So Tora is very, very similar, like you said. I mean, it seems like it just resembles Dominion markets basically to the T.
Yeah, it's like the same exact trading conditions which you get on Dominion. It's like the same thing right over here.
Yeah, so far. I started
Nice.
trading it on Monday. So I
Oh,
started
nice.
trading it on Monday. I've been doing pretty well. I took one loss, small loss there, but other than that, I've been doing good here on it.
Oh shit! There we
Yeah,
go.
bro.
Sick.
Last night in Asian, we took this trade over here off that 15-minute resistance. So
Yeah.
I have funded accounts too, right? So we got activated. Stops got hit with this random push up, but I never closed it on Torah. Yo, I was 100 pips in drawdown, like $5,000 in drawdown. And then this thing just came
Wow.
crashing back down, bro. It was insane.
Wow.
Completely forgot I was in the trade.
See, that's the thing. See, ignorance is bliss in that case.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And I was saying too, like this is the beauty about trading your own personal capital. Like obviously, like things could have went wrong there, right? Also, but
Yeah.
I didn't get no max daily drawdown. I didn't get no, timeout on your account, or you got to buy another funded account or anything like that. So that's one of the best parts about actually trading on your own with your own capital in a broker is you don't pay those consequences.
Yeah, to be honest, if you have more than 20,000 that you can easily deposit in and don't even have to worry about it, I think
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah,
with
you
that.
are. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, pretty much.
Anything low and you're like a profitable trader, definitely go with prop accounts.
Yep. That's what I try and
guys
tell
are-
people too.
Yeah.
Guys are saying send a signal. You know what? I don't know what chart this is. What is this? Gold?
Goldie, yup.
Yeah, you got
Yes, sir.
the levels lined up perfectly.
Goes,
It's
hey,
just-
I told him, yo, no stupid questions here today. I don't want to see one dumb, stupid question here today.
Facts, bro.
Follow the trade. That's
Yo.
not a question. That's a comment.
Yo, Raja, how many hours in a day? Are you stupid? Are you crazy?
Is this your full-time job? What are you
Yo,
doing?
facts.
Oh, man. If you don't know how many hours in a day and you got a trading account, man, something's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the same thing I'm looking at too. This candle coming down towards, what's this price? 33.62.
Yeah. Yep.
Anything below 33.62, it's game time.
Yeah, I like it too. Yep.
Yeah, we're about to close here soon too.
It looks nice.
Beautiful.
It looks nice.
And we're creeping on 9:30. High volume coming in.
Hey, Raja, this is my younger brother John. So you would appreciate this because you are in business with your brother too. So me and him been tag teaming this live stream, and we do all the other streams
Oh,
together,
wow.
and it's sick, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, John has more hair than you. I can see that.
Yeah, I cover the
Yeah.
facial. Hey, no,
Yeah,
actually,
bro.
I got hair, man. I got hair. We do a little hair up here, We got some hair.
He's got some hair.
I wear
Yeah,
hats all the
Roger, bro.
time. People are like, "Yo, are you bald?" Like,
Yeah,
nah, bro.
Roger, just want to say thank you, bro, to you as well, man. Your concepts have changed my life, bro. Your teachings and everything, your insights have really changed my game in trading. So huge thank you, bro, to you. You're very inspiring too,
Facts.
So thank you, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Leading the
You know,
way,
it's,
brother.
It's like it's like a journey. It's like it's definitely a journey. You take it slow. You be patient. So the funny thing is, people who follow me now, they don't see what some of you guys have seen for the past 6-7 years. They see the present right now. Oh wow, look at this shit is going down. The candle's about to close here.
Oh yeah. About to close.
We got a closure. And what time is it?
Lock it
9:30.
in. Yep.
Yes. Screw the story time.
Yeah.
This is the money time.
Facts.
It's money
Story
time.
time for another time.
Yeah, this is easy platform too. I like how, because I usually do pending orders, so it looks everything's clean with it too.
I'm trading on my phone.
Oh, is that a phone or an iPad?
It's a phone. It's a
Oh snap!
it's Honor.
That's sick.
It's Honor Magic 3.
Oh
It's got
snap! That's sick.
Got the whole thing over here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
really nice.
no closure
Right.
below.
We'll close below here.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
like-
look at this 30-minute time frame.
30-minute time frame.
Wow, this is sick. See, on the 30
30.
minute,
Yeah.
if this candle breaks
Oh,
the low of
yes.
the previous one, I'll be
High
looking
probability.
for
I forgot. That's a
So,
15-minute support there.
Thinking probabilities here.
He said, "I can't believe Raja's here."
Yeah, the only thing is, I don't think we want this current 15-minute candle to retrace more than the 50% of the previous 15-minute candle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, if it,
Yeah, I like that. I also like this too. If we can maybe close bullish and then bearish, and then that'll be the second half of this 30-minute candle here, potentially
Yes.
rip down like that. That would be great.
yes,
That's fire right there. Fresh resistance
Yeah.
/ breakout.
Yeah, this one I'll let go if it wants to go. But if we get that 15 closure at 9:45, that'd be fire.
Ooh.
That would be good. That would be good. What were we just talking about? I forget what we were just talking about.
We were talking about how it's a journey. You know, it's a slow process.
Oh yes.
Slow process, slow, steady process, you know? So, yeah, I'm
It
trying
really
to
is.
maintain my train of thought while I look at this candle.
Yeah. You like impulse entries on the break of the low, Raja?
Yeah, I like impulse entry over there.
High
Because the
volume
break,
coming in.
yeah, because the break of the low on the 30-minute would also mean the break below the 15-minute support.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
Yeah, if you break this low, you should go here. Who's gonna take it? Who's taking
Close
it?
below. We didn't get the closure below on the 15-minute, but we got it on the 30-minute. I see.
We got on the 30, yeah, just not on the 15. He says, "Say less. I got sell stops."
Yeah, facts.
All right.
Here it
Yeah, we'll
comes.
see.
Ooh,
We'll see what
We gotta
happens.
Here comes my first loss on Nick's stream.
On the TT stream. Oh no, this gotta be
Yeah.
a winner. This
we
gotta
didn't
be a
break the low
winner.
yet.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If we can close below on the 15, I'll be in there with y'all.
Wow,
get
look
it.
at that. You know, if this was me like 6 years ago, I would have been in cells right now.
Oh my God, totally,
Anticipating for it to go down. Hoping.
brother. Once
Facts,
you
man.
said, "Hey, this looks good," I was tapping the sell button. You're like, yeah. You're like, it has to break the low, and then I get in up here. I'm like, nah, I'll be in by the time it breaks the low, man. He's getting in. I'll be moving my stop to break even at that point.
Yeah, I want that wick entry. I
Yeah,
don't care
yeah.
about the break of the
Yeah.
low.
Facts.
Man, like in the beginning, I've lost so much money trying to get those wick entries.
Oh, I know.
Like,
I
they
think
look
everyone
cool,
does.
You know, they look good, but
They
For
do.
Instagram.
Yeah, they look good for social media, but they don't pay too well.
social media.
Yeah.
But also, I've lost a lot of money trying to screenshot the trade.
Yes. Oh my God. I can't even
Bro,
count how
same.
much money I lost. We call it the famous screenshot. Like when you whip your phone out, that's an indication that you should be closing partials.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Facts, man.
Yeah. All of
Or
a
like
sudden,
when
it's
you need-
back in
when
the
you need the full
drawdown.
move, right? Or when you need like a 2R, it's like, yo, we're at a support, take your profits. Like, you really want the 2R,
Classic, man. Classic.
right?
Yeah, you know, everyone wants to get the sniper entry and whatnot, but you got to follow system. I mean, if you want the predictable results, you got to follow the duplicatable process of predictable results.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, my plan here is closure below. Like, let this one close bullish, if anything, and then a nice closure below. Like, that would be amazing. So how long are you traveling for? Are you coming back tomorrow? Did you say you were flying tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be back on Sunday. No, tomorrow.
Bro, pull up to Tampa, July 5 and 6, man.
July 5 and oh no, I'm gonna be in Romania on July 5th.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay, that's the event.
That sounds
Okay.
fire though too.
That was
Yeah,
worth
we're
the
doing
shot.
an event there. We're doing an event, a meet and greet in Romania. So we're gonna be there.
That's amazing. I'm gonna come visit you in Dubai after that weather cools down a little bit, and then maybe we'll
Yes.
do a meetup or something up out there.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm
That's
down.
fire.
I'm down.
Wow, look at that rejection. Damn.
Yes, sir. You gotta wait. That closure, man, tells us everything.
Yeah. Didn't break those lows.
No, never broke the low.
the previous candle.
So that's basically what you consider an impulse entry, but we basically take those like all the time. So
okay.
if the wick is like too low, then obviously we'll take it more near the flip of the candle. But if it's like a couple pips, I'll usually wait on that low to break.
Okay.
Come to
This,
Germany.
yeah, you know, to be honest, when I don't see a setup, like let's say right over here, expecting it to go down, but it's not happening, I'm kind of happy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I don't have to be in a trade.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
Me
Heck yeah.
too.
just a little anxiety, so I don't want to deal with that anxiety.
Yeah, so true. Right? Like I want to be
100%.
I want to be so comfortable in my trades. Like I don't want any anxiety, right? So it's like you don't get exactly what you're looking for. It's like just move up so I don't even have to get in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Roger, we like to say, you know, like we want to be convinced to get in the markets. We don't want to convince the markets. We want the markets to convince us, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's true. Like you dictate when you are going to take a trade.
Yes.
You don't let the market dictate when you should be trading. You know, and what that means is like let's say sometimes you know guys are going to miss trades on let's say New York session, and then they're going to see that we have FOMC, so they're like, okay, let me just make up for the trade I missed, and let me trade FOMC. That's when you're dictating the market. That's when the market is dictating when you should be trading.
Yes.
You know,
Exactly.
realistically,
Right.
you miss a trade, it's fine. You know, it
Yes.
doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
Yep.
Who
doesn't.
cares? You know, no one cares except for you.
Exactly.
So-
No one
Right.
cares. It's not like your Instagram followers are waiting for your post about how you're 16 pips in profit. They don't care either.
Yeah.
No, no one cares.
Yep.
So
Hey, like one of the things that I said to myself today, and obviously learned a lot of this from you, is like, where do you want to trade today? So I don't want to trade anywhere today unless it's right here. Right? That's
same.
basically it. So anything else
Right.
that happens is pretty much just noise, right? Like, it's like no trade zone. This be like a trade zone, and if it comes here, okay, we take the trade. If not, then it is what it is.
Oh wow, look at that.
Coming back down.
Wow, look at this. Yo, we got any news today?
No, today's a U.S. bank holiday actually.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. What do we got? A couple more minutes on the 15. Yeah, I mean, if we do break the lows now, we probably will see a push down. But I'll probably wait on the 15 here, and if we can get that one to do it, I'll get in.
So
Yeah, man.
sorry, I wanna ask a stupid question. I'm in Cyprus, so I'm not in touch with the time.
Yeah.
This is NYSE Open, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So it's 9:38 right now. So I
Yes,
guess this
sir.
15 closure coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe even so let's say we don't get this candle to close bullish, but it closes bearish with a wick below, then I think that'll do too. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That closure below. Patience.
Yeah, this is my favorite time to trade.
Wow.
9:30ish.
Look at all that clean range below 62, man. Very nice.
Very clean.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not convinced with the buys above 33.69 because
Me
of
neither.
a little bit choppiness.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
more
don't
like
like buys here.
33.62, 33.61.
Yeah, the 4 hour is
I see
really tough here too. Like, look at that 4 hour time frame. It's
Yeah.
just nasty here.
4 hours in a range. Looks like.
It's like we got the closure below too, but price just popped right back up. Like this closure below, and then the next one just popped right back up there.
You know what? If you look at the 4 hour, the 4 hour candle started like 38 minutes ago,
This one, yes, yeah, this one did, yeah.
right? So it hasn't really moved bullish.
No,
It
broke
only
the
pushed
highs.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So this makes me thinking maybe if we break above 33.69, the 4 hour may move up. I don't know, to make a top wick or something, but even to take a trade above that level 33.69, you would want like a 15 or 30 minute candle to close above.
Definitely.
Because the
Yeah.
so lower time frames can lead us, into those higher time frame candles moving.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad on the 30 actually. Like it looks pretty clean for the most part. You got a wick to fill there too, little range fill, but yeah. Goldie, bank holiday here today, so I'm already pretty I'm in profits on the day, so if it happens, it happens. If not, no biggie. Hey, is that a wildcat?
Nice.
Little wildcats out there.
Yeah, that's the resort cat.
He's coming to take the signal. He said,
Cats are
"What?
the best. I
9:30
love
cells?"
Wow,
Sheesh.
look at this.
It's a nice cat. Beautiful cat, bro.
Yo, you want to go to Dubai? Wait, no.
Are you?
Raj, man.
Is your brother
He
out there
looks-
with you?
No, he's not here.
No, you came.
He's,
Okay.
he's back in.
He's
Dubai.
enjoying Dubai, huh? From Canada.
Yeah, man. Obviously, like, it's so much freedom.
He said
Yo,
he.
Raj, it's looking gorgeous out there. Living the good life for sure.
Yeah,
It's
man.
amazing. It's not too hot. It's chilling.
Yeah, dude. He's like, man.
Those palm trees.
He said he really likes the school system out there too for the kids.
Oh yeah, Dubai. Yes, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely,
awesome.
bro. Like, look, safety, security. I haven't like since we moved to Dubai. It's been 2.5 years. We only went to the gas station to fill up the car like twice.
Wow.
That's it.
Wait, why?
Yeah, the gas comes to your home. Like, there's an app that comes to your home. They fill up your car.
Oh, no way. That's cool.
Yeah, man. No more early morning, like, gas station lineups.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't know that. That's pretty neat.
Nothing. So imagine that one thing for you to do is now out of your life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Now you got all that time that you were doing that. You got back.
All that time.
Right. Yeah.
Because like, it's nighttime and you remember your car tank is half empty. You're like, okay, morning, I have to go fill up the car and then do what I have to do. But where we are, we just order it through the app.
That's
The whole
amazing.
truck comes, fills up the car, wake up in the morning, all cars are full.
Bro, that's sick. And that's good too for like your wife, right? Or if you have a daughter, right? So they don't have to go
Yeah.
get fuel up the cars or at late night or early morning. That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. And then you get the car wash done at the same time. Just fuel it up, wash it up,
Yeah,
get it ready.
same thing. All right, what's going on over here now?
Goldie, man. Coming
we
back
go.
up.
Wow, this 15-minute candle has to close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the 4 hour is trying
This-
to go up now to make this top wick.
Yeah, need another closure. Closure equals information. Need more information.
Yep. Closure equals info.
Yeah, what if I take a buy over here?
Bro, we just broke the highs too.
I mean,
You got what time is it? 15 closure in 2 minutes. So 2
where's
minutes.
the volume at?
4 hour trying to come back. So the 4 hour did break the highs early on, but we came back down here. We made the lows. 1 hour coming back up with like no top wick. So that makes sense there. 30-minute candle. Yeah, I think if you get a closure above, it looks pretty good. 4 hour is technically bullish here.
That rejection off that resistance on the 4 hour though. We're rejecting resistance and support, it looks like, on that 4 hour.
Yeah, the 4 hours tricky.
In it, where the 4 hour candle's in a tough
here.
spot a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, if this 4 hour candle breaks its own high,
Yeah.
I think we will continue to push up.
Yeah,
I agree.
same.
That's a much more stronger confirmation for the buys, I think, And that on the lower time frames, that's like coming back above 33.96 or so.
Yep.
Yeah. Might be a little different on the Toro charts.
We'll see. My kids are wildin'. 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hours is gonna be a little different on futures versus forex.
But yeah, I agree with Raja. It's kind of choppy to the upside until we really break that 4-hour high again.
Yeah. Yeah, look, you're 15 closed below. So it's struggling. Maybe a 30 closure above. Because look, I mean, you wouldn't really take these buys off of this support here because we're still very bearish. But now if we came down, create a new support and get a new breakout, now that's like, hey, we can't go down. We're trying to come up, and then we should fill that range there.
Yeah. That's a
Something like
perfect
that.
example of a counter trend trade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially with the daily being bullish, and it looks like we kind of trying to set ourselves to go up by like the looks of that right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy that so that
look at that.
MT.
Look at this.
What is it? Let's see.
Hey,
Ooh, 5K.
we in? We in the buys? Let's go.
He's in.
Juice up here.
Impulse trade.
Yeah.
Beautiful impulse trade.
Yeah, we'll
Nice,
see.
right on the break of those highs, right?
You should fill that wick
Yeah,
now.
I just got out.
Okay, nice. Yeah,
Take
maybe
your
a wick
pips.
fill. 25
Yeah, the
pips.
4-hour broke. 4-hour broke above its own high and took a buy. And
That's it. Pay for the trip.
see, the thing
5,
is,
10.
when this so if you look on the 4-hour, it only moved down in the first 38 minutes. So if you look at the 4-hour and dailies, and then once it's retracing to maybe create a top wick, you got to look at it this way, that if it's a 4-hour, its top wick is not going to be like 2, 3, 4, 5 pips. It's going to be at
True.
least 15, 20, 25 pips.
Absolutely.
So
4 hour.
those are like small moves, I try to capitalize on.
Yeah. Yeah, actually the 1 hour is not looking bad either here. So if your 1 hour closes bullish now in about 13 minutes, I mean, that looks pretty good. Pretty good for
And
price
even
to
if you look at
continue
the
up.
30-minute, the 30-minute did not break the low, but it broke the high,
Yeah, right here. Yep,
See
never
that?
broke the lows.
right?
Yep.
So now you got to put these things together. There's the 30-minute respected the low, but it broke the high. Okay, that means it could go bullish. Then you look on the 4-hour. Okay, 4 hours making a top wick. So maybe the 30-minute is supporting that 4-hour to make a top wick. So then when you look on the 30-minute, you can see that wick to the left-hand side. Yeah, see that wick to the left-hand side?
Oh, yeah, this one.
Probably that may get filled with this NYSE volume.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like,
Yep.
I mean, it's wrong to say NYSE volume because US is closed, but, sometimes you do get volume when you have bank holidays.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you do actually. Sometimes you get a lot of volume. Especially a day after like FOMC or something.
Yes. Oh, yeah, tomorrow was yesterday was FOMC.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday. They didn't really do much
Oh.
though. No no rate
yeah.
changes.
It did fuck all.
Yeah, it literally did nothing. Like
Look,
honestly, the
it
last
didn't.
couple have been duds like that.
It's terrible.
Yeah, look at the 30-minute and zoom out.
Yeah, exactly.
Very,
Bro, that
Not the
looks
best.
crazy.
Nothing.
I know, dude.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's barcodes, like.
Literally, that's barcode trading. Bro, it's
Barcode
weird,
trading.
like the red folders have not like held like any sort of power at all these days. Like I feel like ever since Trump came in, it's almost like one of his tweets is much more powerful than some sort of red folder that comes out. Even something like CPI or FOMC. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. Why do you think that is? I think he just has a lot of, he has a lot of voice power, I think.
Yeah, the main thing is that I think the whole market is now more used to or like waiting to see what they actually say. Mostly about trade wars or these little war skirmishes that are happening.
Yeah.
So that's holding more weight rather than the numbers itself.
Yeah, it makes
Because
sense. True.
If you look at it this way, Trump now has the kind of power to override any decision which Powell makes, you know.
Very true.
And everybody knows that, because like, you know, if they do raise the rates, Trump's going to come in and say, you know, oh, why they raise the rates? It makes no sense at all. The market's going to listen to him.
Yeah,
But if you look at when Biden was here, we were having these great moves with these rate decisions and NFPs because the market was listening to those.
Wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Trump could kind of override the numbers or override any sort of statement from Powell or anything. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the muscle. Trump's the muscle, man.
Trump's the muscle, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he overrides it. He says China and boom. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You want to see my card?
Yeah, let's
I'll
take
show
a
you my
look.
card.
See this?
Is that where you're staying? Is that the place or the hotel? Hey, what's that?
That's my
Vito?
card.
Volkswagen? Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
They got those over there?
Sexy.
What?
They got those cars over there?
Of course, man. You know what? What's funny? What's funny is that over here, we're seeing a lot of, you know, like Mercedes, like S-Classes, 7 Series. So they look really nice over here because there aren't many. I mean, I saw one Rolls Royce here
Wow.
in the last 3 days.
Wow.
So you start to appreciate the S-Class or the
For
7
real.
Series, even the 3 Series, you know?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah,
like-
those cars look.
Those are like the Lamborghinis over there.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know, the thing about Dubai is it just ruins what's good. You know,
That's true. That is true. It spoils you.
it spoils you. It spoils you 100%.
Yeah, it's like you don't now all you know is luxury. Like anything other than top of the line is like, hold on, wait, what's going on here? You get spoiled. What Ferrari do you have? Is it a 488 or?
No, I have the FH.
Oh, elevator vibes. Yeah, I forget which one it was. It's sick
Elevators.
though. That black and red, it's like the black and red color is so fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too.
The F8.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the F12 is nice too.
F12, yes, yes.
That's a good one. Yeah. What did you?
Roger's going bullish in the elevator. Yes.
Yeah. Did you paint that car or is that wrap? That red and black?
Oh no, that's wrapped.
Yeah, that looks sick, dude. I like that.
Yeah, that's.
Bro, they've taken
Like
the
when
rap
I-
game to a whole nother level. Like I remember when rap was like this bougie, like cheap looking thing, and now they've taken that to the
They've
next
taken that.
level, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it looks
They
good.
made them so nice. It's incredible.
Trump called Powell Mr. Always Late. That's hilarious. Oh snap.
Trump always saying something.
Yeah, that thing
Why
is
you
nice, dude. You like driving that car though, or is it a little headache?
You know, to be honest, now it's just a car.
It's just a car, just like
Honestly
any other
speaking.
one. Yeah.
It's just a car. I only drive it now once a week so that the battery doesn't die.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, nah, I mean,
Honestly speaking,
it's kind of like
Like-
anything. You get it, and it's like,
in the beginning, I would take the car out,
yeah,
like, you know, go places, stuff like this, and my wife would, like, you know, get a little bit, like, you know, insecure a little bit because she thought, like, maybe, like, you know, girls look at the car and this and that, get attention. And I'm like, no, guys look at the car more than anyone else.
oh man, it's
You
so
know,
funny.
you get
right?
looks from guys, you get thumbs up from guys. Like,
Yeah,
there's no female attention with cars.
facts.
We
That's
don't even
so
know what
funny.
cars are.
Yeah,
you
right.
know?
Serious.
Oh, that's funny.
Like we saw the Urus one day. This is before I even had it. So I told my wife, hey, look, you know what kind of car is that? She's like, oh, that's an Audi. I'm like, no, that's a Lamborghini Urus. She's like, no, that's an Audi. You know, we went, hold on, look, it says Lamborghini.
Oh
You know?
man,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like they know
pretty
anyway. So it's usually the guys that are like, "Yo, bro."
Yes.
This is
Bro,
so
what
amazing.
spec is that?
Yeah.
Nice tires, bro. Nice rims.
Right.
Oh man, that's awesome. But yeah, no, I mean that's the coolest part about, you know, getting the job done and, you know, building business and, you know, staying down before you come up is that eventually you have choices, you know. So choices, I think choices is the coolest thing in the world. And if you're a good person, you know, you could do a lot of great things with your money. And if, you know, if you have those options and those choices to be able to do things like that, then why not use them?
You know, there was one thing I was talking to my friend about yesterday, and I was talking about that there are different levels financially that you should hit, right? And one of those levels is where you don't have to worry about the cost of groceries, restaurant bill, you know, like any like, you know, day-to-day things.
Yeah.
Like when you don't even have to worry about it. You don't even have to look at what's the total.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like the first financial level everyone needs to hit.
It is.
Anything over that, it's all a bonus. Anything over that,
Yeah.
that's it. It's all you don't have to care about utility bills, your car payments, your gas price.
gas,
like
yeah.
no, like
Facts.
Once you
Not
get
at all.
past that point of like only, you know, back in the day, you put like $15 in the gas tank, like $10,
$5, bro.
five, you know,
I've done $5.
and it's
Right.
like once you get past that level to where those little mundane things, I mean, like you just said, like everything else really is a bonus from that point. Like now that you no longer have to worry about those mundane stress, because that's what people stress about the most is typically those little things like groceries or gas or the car payment or the rent bill. So it's like once you take care of those, I mean, my mentor would say, bro, if you have 10 problems, you can throw money at 9 of them and they'll go away, right? Money can't obviously solve every problem, but it could solve most of them. And it can't solve health, but it could sure buy better health care. You know what I mean? So it really does give you options. And most people, I think if they just had an extra 5 to 10 grand a month coming in, they wouldn't have to worry about any of those mundane issues that they think about on a day-to-day basis.
Not even extra 5 to 10 grand, like even an extra $1,000 a month.
Yeah,
You
extra
know,
G goes a long way.
$1,000 can change your lifestyle by like 20%.
Yeah,
Extra
that's true.
$1,000.
It's so true.
You know, that's like that extra subscription you want to get. That's like extra, like, you know, like a meal prep subscription you want to get,
Yep.
or that's like an
Good
extra
gym membership.
Yeah, good gym membership, like you know, things like that. And even like, you know, when you talk about gym memberships, like so I have this one gym membership here in Dubai. It's like $300 a month, $300 a month, 350 something like that.
Mhm.
But the people who go there
The
is
networking.
the reason why the membership is there.
Yes. Yep.
Like, you know, the kind of environment, the kind of users who come over there, like, you know, because all guys are doing something to be able to afford $350 a month.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. If you're paying $350 a month for your gym membership, you're probably someone I'd like to network with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to pay to play.
You got to.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
what-
to. And
You
then it's
gotta
cool.
pay to play.
You go to the gym and you see all the nice cars outside, and you go, okay, cool. You know, this is where I'm supposed to be. You know, these are my people right here.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. But yo, guys, listen, my food is here.
Yeah,
I've been
brother.
waiting for this food since in the morning. I guess we filled the wick. I sure hope
did.
this continues to push up, but we'll see what happens.
Yes,
Bag your
sir, man.
profits.
Good to have you here, bro.
Yeah.
Come on back anytime. I'll send you
Yeah,
the
thank-
links and stuff, and whenever you want to, you pull up and we'll hang out and have a proper chat.
Yeah, thank you for having me, guys. Take care.
Yes, sir. All right,
Thanks, bro.
brother.
Have a good day, man. See you.
Later, G. Peace.
Later.
Bro. G.
See ya. All right. Lovely. W.
Great.
I was on your stream in 2021. Let's go. Yeah, man. The good old Canada streams. Who remembers? And I love that. You know, you hear him say, like, a lot of people that follow him now, they don't understand, like, where it all started and where it all came from. You just kind of see the success that happens now. But, you know, some of y'all remember Raja in the Canada house, right? Live streaming every single day on the grind. So it's cool to see where he's at now. Yeah, it's
Yep.
cool to get
Hard
his
work pays
perspective
off.
too.
Yeah.
Facts. Yes, sir. So what are we doing here? So 4-hour candle. Let's get back to this here. So we just closed on the 4-hour doji. So that probably just does it for me today. Yeah, we're already green here. So
Yeah, that's a tough 4-hour, bro. Candle.
yeah.
I'm glad I locked out.
Yo, that was awesome. That was awesome. I'll have to change the title of this live stream here so we can remember to go back to it.
Let's go, 1,000+ people watching. Yo, give the stream a like if you just enjoyed that. Caught some gems. If you caught some gems today, give the stream a like.
Yes,
Get
sir.
it. 1,000 winners in the house.
1,000+ on YouTube, 280 on I think I seen 280 in Clubhouse. W.
Yep. Let's get it.
Yeah. Green.
Awesome.
Green, what the heck, bro?
Green.
John. What?
Yeah, no, bro.
Oh,
let's go.
man.
Insane, dude.
Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing stuff. Dreams to
Insane.
reality, man, you know? Stay steady.
Happened first in the spiritual realm, now here in the physical realm. Amazing.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Let's go.
Where's my man Tandy? We gotta show Tandy. We need Tandy. I should have invited Tandy to the stream today.
Get used to turning your dreams into reality, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that might have been the biggest W of the year. Yeah,
Definitely, bro.
that might have been the biggest W of the year for me. For us, I should say. Really, for us.
That is, bro. June 19th, biggest W of the year.
We now return you to normal. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so nice to be green here. Nice to talk to Raj the GOAT. Locked out here on the accounts. Now time to enjoy a beautiful day, bro.
Yeah, so I'm basically all green here on my top 1 instant funded account. So if I did take a trade today, I was just gonna take it here on my live account, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything. By the way, like there were no sells, right, for us here. So notice how no matter what was going on, no matter who was saying what, I was not getting into a sell on the break of that low, right? Did you guys see that? Did you notice that? Doesn't matter who says it, right? Unless my data says it, then I will not enter. And that's how you stand on business. It doesn't matter who is saying. Even when I tell you guys, I'm taking a sell here. If it doesn't look good and line up with your data, then you don't do that.
Amen.
You got to respect the schmear no matter what.
Respect the schmear.
Who's going to be in Romania on the 5th for that meetup? Anyone? Anyone? That'll be pretty cool.
On the same date. Yeah.
One thing Raja said to me a couple weeks back when we were on a call, he's like, dude, honestly, one thing about it is anywhere I go in the world, people come up to me and they say, hey man, we really respect you. We're from TTE. So that's freaking awesome. So if any of you guys are in Romania, go check them out. I think it's sold out or something though, he said. Never broke the low. We gotta respect the schmear. Yep.
Yo, bro, would you be getting a bacon, egg, and cheese right now if you were in New York?
No, I'd be fasting. I'd probably have a steak later, or actually, I'd probably go to like one of these, restaurants that you have access to now. Bro? Where are you going tonight?
Guess what, bro? Guess what?
You're fasting?
Yes, sir. That's my plan as well, bro.
All right. Hey, we almost got him to Tampa. We almost got him, man. We should have him cancel the Romania event.
Yeah.
You gotta put him on the spot. Hey, why don't you come to Tampa? Sandman, was that crazy or what, bro? Holy.
Sandman. Yeah.
Before you leave, I'm not leaving just yet. I'll hang out for a little bit.
Sandman, no pizza.
No pizza.
No pizza yet. I'll make sure to grab a slice one day, but not today.
Yeah. Can you look at it? It was a loss, but I think it's a good. Only problem, no volume today. So you took the 30-minute celery after FOMC. So the 1 hour after what? So that was at 3 p.m. Let me look at it on this chart here. This one right here. I think, yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm on the 4 hour. You said 1 hour, right? Let's see. So 1 hour. Right here? If it was one of those, then I would say you were right at support. So this support over here probably stopped that from working.
Yeah, Daniel, Crispy's is great, bro. Yeah, Crispy's Pizza. Yes, sir.
He said,
Yeah, bro. What?
I knew straight away you weren't getting in that. Nah, nah. 15 closure, maybe, but to impulse on the 30 like that, nah.
Bro, what an epic last 16 hours, bro. It's been, honestly, even 24
Yo,
hours.
you're right. Yeah, I thought the last 24 hours was epic. Now it's even more epic now. Holy smokes.
Put the cherry on top.
Clubhouse, what? Like, that was crazy. AB Mike, dude, that was nuts.
Maybe Mike, bro.
He said, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, that was wild. TTE Dubai meetup. Hey, you guys heard it first. We heard it first.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta wait, man. I gotta wait. Maybe I'll go out there in like the winter time. Yeah.
If you need a traveling buddy, bro, I got you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Bacon cheeseburger. Ah.
Oh, snap.
You always make it. Oh yeah, we make it hard. We're testing you. We want to make it a little harder to fast.
Yeah. I think like a New York bacon, egg, and cheese chat is amazing, but I don't think it's worth breaking the fast. I don't know.
Nah, it's not.
You gotta always ask yourself what's more worth it, you know? Feeling fasting's more worth it than feeling not the best.
Yeah. He tried to get me to enter impulsively. He did. I think he was testing me.
That may have been a test, bro.
It might have been.
I don't think he took the sells. We didn't break the low.
Nah, he
He
didn't.
took the buys.
Yeah, it would have
agreed.
been good if the 15. I think if the 15 closed below, that would have been nice, something like that. But maybe a fresh
15
closure.
minute, bro.
It looked
Coming
like
in clutch,
it was ready to go.
Yeah. It's also a bank holiday.
Yeah, that too.
9:30 really didn't do much.
I tried, Sam, man. I tried. Say, yo, what's up? Come to Tampa. 5 and 6.
That would have been nice, bro.
You wanted some liquidity? That's true. That's true. I don't know. I'm really not that interested in buys today at all, gang. I don't really see anything too good out of these buys here. It's just very choppy. I think the only range that I really set out to trade today was gonna be, you know, this one right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already in profits on all accounts and stuff, so I don't want to, you know, if I don't like it up here, I'm not going to enter up there. So if we get closures below, it look pretty good.
Yeah, choppy to the upside, and then like those higher time frame candles are at like resistance and stuff. You know, 4 hours in a tough spot.
Yeah.
You know, when we get in a trade, we really love to see like each time frame like really correlating to move in our direction. You know, when each time frame, you know, looks good to move in the direction of our trade, that makes for a great trade.
You say, can I get your number for educational purposes? Call John on Discord. Don't come to Dubai right now. I won't, bro. I won't. I heard it's extremely hot. Yes, I'm gonna wait until like winter time.
Yes, sir, PF Trader. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll get back to you there.
Hold on, I gotta post a story, man. This was epic.
Epic, bro.
Nick plus 1,000 euro for not being lured in. It was tempting, but I can't break the plan. I'm a man with a plan. Does Dubai have a military? That's a good question. I don't know. Sheesh. All right. All right. My fanboy moment is over. Back to business. All right. Top one doesn't allow copy trading. Yes, they do. Yeah. You can use copy trading. Just come over here to that little settings bar. Come over to copy trading, and then you can copy them right there. Yeah. Just make one lead account, and then the other ones are followers, and you're good to go. Good to go, good to go. How do we get the spreadsheet? Hit ! journal in the chat and it'll pop up for you. Let's see.
Top one's 50% off's ending here, right? One more day.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, so they did end up extending it till tomorrow.
Got
it. Friday, yeah. What's good? What's good with NQ? What are we doing? I see a lot of people saying NQ. What's going on with NQ?
Nothing.
Oh, they do have an army or a military. What pairs do you recommend to trade on futures? I would go with gold, GC, NQ, ES. Those are probably the 3 pairs I'd recommend. They got a military, yep. When is the Dubai meetup? It's only in the spiritual realm right now. We'll let you guys know when it transpires into the physical, and we got some dates. Yeah, there's no dates or anything like that. So I still gotta plan a trip to Dubai, number 1, and then we could figure all that out.
Yes, sir, AB Mike. That's what Nick has wanted to build this as, not only being great traders, but personal development, developing yourself, not only filling your pockets, but, getting in really good shape, getting your mind right, getting right with God. Absolutely, bro. That's what it's about here. Personal development, man.
Yeah, this is basically a trading / personal growth and development / leadership style mentorship, or throughout this community here.
Yep.
Because we're all leaders. We're all leading in some way or another. You're either leading people the right way or the wrong way, but you're definitely leading them somewhere. So the question is where?
As Jim Rohn said, if there's anything that's going to exceed your income, it's going to be your personal development, right? So your personal development will be more important than your income at a point, right? So
100%. 100%. Without personal growth and development, you won't get that much income.
I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. If there's anything that's going to exceed your income, it's going to be your personal development. And that's what TT is about. Not only increasing our income, but exceeding through our personal development.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there a promo code for top one? Yeah, it's just TTE. TTE will get you 55% off. How long is the fast for? I don't know if you're talking about me or John, but I think we both usually fast for 24 hours every day. So what time do you eat? I usually eat at 6 p.m. So last night I ate at 6, and then I'll probably eat around 6 o'clock today.
Yeah, 5 or 6 p.m. as well.
So
feels good, bro.
23, 24, 25 hours usually. Like 23, 24, 25 hours. It's typically like my fast.
Yep. My mind is clear-headed, my body is well rested, and that equals me feeling absolutely amazing. And I want everyone else to feel amazing too.
What
Yeah,
time do I
Connor,
stop eating?
I usually eat a big meal. Yeah, my meal is definitely probably like 1,500, 2,000 calories, you know, with that one meal.
Yeah. By the way, when I say like I break the fast, like it's not like I'm eating all night. Like I start eating at 6 p.m. and I stop eating by 6:30, right? So like
Yeah.
I'm not really munching throughout the night or snacking or anything like that. It's just good quality animal-based meal for my dinner, and that's it. You know, that's about it. Every now and then I'll have like the protein ice cream that I do on my story, or I'll have like some sort of protein bar or something for like a snack, but that's it. You know,
Nick, I wanted to tell you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Remember that protein ice cream that they got in Target that I sent you? I tried it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
good.
How was it?
It was good, bro. Give it a
That's
shot.
good?
Give it a try, maybe. Yeah.
I'll try it out. 30 grams of
Honestly,
protein.
What?
30 grams of protein it is.
30 grams of protein, 450 calories or so. Yeah. Honestly, our homemade protein ice creams are just as good though. So.
Yeah. How many calories do I get in a meal? So yeah, I mean, I stay under 1,800 calories every day. So I typically I stay under like 1,000 calories over the past like 2 or 3 weeks, or no, like probably 4 or 5 weeks, just because, you know, I started a new little regimen.
Yeah, man. Give it a try, chat. You may like it. And if you need to eat more, I recommend intermittent fasting. Just some sort of fasting is fire.
Yeah, leave a window for eating, like a little window. 20 hours fast, 4-hour window or something like that is good too. You gotta like slowly creep into it. I didn't do that all at once, where like, you know, because you go from eating 3 or 4 times a day to now like starting to fast. So obviously you're gonna have cravings and get hungry in the beginning. So even if you did like an intermittent fasting and not just like a 1 meal a day type of thing, that'll help too, because now you leave yourself like a window to eat in versus just randomly eating all throughout the day.
Right, bro. Don't be that guy, man, who wakes up in the middle of the night, walks into the pantry, grabs the chocolate chips, and starts eating them, man. You know,
Nah, don't do that.
People who do that don't look the best, man. They don't think the best either. And a healthy body equals a healthy mind too, right? So,
yeah, I used to do
like
that.
My high school teacher.
Yeah, I used to do that though. I used to do that. I used to eat ice cream. I used to eat cookies, and like all that kept me in like mid shape, basically, you know, over the last decade or something. So now the one thing is like the matrix, there's so many different matrix. So I think I told you guys this like earlier this year, is like one of my focuses right now is glitching the food matrix, which is obviously we can go into that and talk a lot about that, but that's kind of like been my mission here this year, is to really, especially with kids now, and you know, I want to live a long time, right? Be very healthy and active for the kids and stuff. So now you start, you know, putting a little bit of emphasis on the health and whatnot. So yeah, I've been feeling excellent though. Excellent. And then some of you guys ask, well, you don't get too much sleep, man. You're not that tired. And I'm like, no, not really. Because when I do sleep, my body is actually, we're resting, right? My digestive system isn't taking up all that time to break down food or pass things through my digestive tract. Like, it's chilling. So it can really allow the body to rest and heal up a little bit at nighttime with the little bit of sleep that I do get.
Yes, Chad, study the fasting, man. You know, I'm up here talking, but you don't have to test me, you know, and do your research yourself. There's a lot of great benefits in it, and I think it could really impact you and impact your life.
Yeah, the other thing too is like I'm feeling it right now. You guys know when your stomach kind of growls, like you get like, you feel hungry? You guys get that feeling? Someone told me this, I didn't know this, but it makes sense that feeling is actually like the body burning fat. Yeah. And imagine every time the body's burning fat, we think it's a signal that we're hungry, and we just go add more fat to it. Right? So you gotta, you know, that feeling is good. It's your body burning fat and stuff. Exactly.
You're supposed to feel hungry. That's called fat loss, as Wes Watson likes to say.
Yeah, your gut is your mind. You know what I mean? Your gut is like your real brain. They say it's the second brain, but in my opinion, it's probably the first brain. So if the gut is good, typically, you know, everything else will be good too. Yeah. And if you don't like abuse it, then most likely it's going to be good, right? But I mean, imagine getting a pie of pizza. I want you guys to visualize that whole circular pizza in your digestive system.
Whoa.
Like, just think about that for a minute. Like, you're putting that whole pie of pizza down this right here, and it's going somewhere. But because we don't see it, we don't think about it. But your digestive system is like, dude, like, are you trying to kill me here? And we just do that like every single day to our bodies, right? So when you don't do that and you don't abuse your body like that, it can really go to work for you and make you feel good, heal you up, you know, keep you healthy and all that.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. You
Yeah,
see
sorry,
this?
DeMarco.
Nothing.
Yeah. Leave the chocolate chips out of it, bro. I feel you, man. Those chocolate chips be good. Yo, Daniel. We've been past that, bro. Especially you. Daniel's been on that 1 meal a day grind since last year in the clubhouse. We're well past that now.
Yeah, water and salt. Yeah, like even things like pre-workout. You guys ever take like the bucked up or the crazy pre-workouts and all that? Like, I'm glitching that stuff too these days. Like, I use salt and honey. That's it. That's my pre-workout, and honestly, that's been a better pre-workout than all of those stupid chemical ones that are on the shelf. Yeah. Salt and honey, maybe a little excess, and we're good to go.
Yeah, Alex Khalifa, I'm with you boys. Yep, I'm with you boys. 1 meal a day changed my life as well. I used to be super fat, started doing 1 meal a day, exercise a little bit. Now I'm lean, you know? So yeah, man, changed my life too.
Yeah.
That's why I like to suggest it to others.
Yeah, I've never went on a major fast though. I would probably like to do that this year, like even like a week fast or something like that. I haven't done that yet. Yes, buddy. What do you need?
Yup. Yeah, Mike used to be fat, bro. I used to be mad insecure, bro. I didn't want to take my shirt off. I still took my shirt off in the pool, but I didn't want to, you know? I wasn't that soft.
Being hungry doesn't mean eat. It means you need to hunt for food. I like that. It's so true. But now we live in like this, you have access to everything. Now you're like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me order DoorDash, right? And food just comes right to you. So and by the way, the Matrix knows that's not healthy. That's why they've made it very popular and very easy and very, you know, routine, and everyone's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So my mentor pointed me in the right direction very long time ago. He said, Nick, observe the masses and do the opposite. So that's what I try and tend to do every day. Yeah, Andy, that honey, I have that one from time to time. Lately, I just use a local honey that is from the farm, one of the farms over here. So yeah. Yeah, that pre-workout is not good for you at all. I do take creatine from Lineage. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Lineage, but they got some good stuff. Lineage. Yeah, Lineage Provisions.
Yeah.
So I take this, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Carnivore MD, but this is a pretty good brand, pretty well trusted brand. So I take, where is it? Yeah, this one right here. Solid. It's got some salt in it too.
Yeah, Q, I definitely think so, man. I definitely think you could still build muscle. That's the other thing, you know, you got to be in that 1 meal a day. You got to be hitting those protein goals, you know, those macro goals as well. So yeah, with my 1 meal a day, I'm still looking to get 150 plus grams, you know, protein in it.
Same.
Absolutely.
That's why y'all see me eating filet mignons every night or ground beef.
Yeah, man.
I'm still fat. I love pizza. Hey, what are you gonna do? No, but you know what? I was watching this vlog last night. This kid was trying to buy this Porsche GT3, and he couldn't fit in it. And like that sucks. You know what I mean? Like imagine trying to get your dream car and you just it's just uncomfortable. He's like, nah, I can't. It's uncomfortable. In my head, I'm like, dude, hit the gym, lose some weight, bro. The hell? You know, like yeah, you can get comfortable in it. You just gotta hit the gym a little bit. You know, you gotta stop eating the Twinkies and stuff. But imagine not being able to buy your dream car because you can't fit in it. I mean, that's right. On you. That's on you, G.
Seriously, bro. That's what we don't want to happen.
Yeah, that salt goes crazy.
Your body and mind is just like technical analysis. The correlation needs to be there. They need to correlate together, or they're naturally correlating.
Right back down we go here. Little bank holiday action.
This was good, bro. This was a fun day. No trades.
Yeah, this was money. I think we're going to call it. We'll probably wrap it up here. Well, what's tomorrow? Friday? Yeah, tomorrow we'll come back in full swing. Yeah, I don't like these conditions. It's a bank holiday. I basically just came up here to answer some questions today and have Raj on the live stream. And yeah, Friday should be good, though. Friday should be good.
Yes, sir, brother.
Yeah, I think Top Step Top Step and Top One are gonna shut the markets down too around 12. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because if you're stuck in a trade, that might be bad. Might be bad. Who else? Anyone got any good questions? Anything I can help y'all out with before we get out of here? Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah, these cells, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. Yeah, if you get the closure below, I may or may not be interested in them. It's got 2 minutes here, so I guess we'll stick around for the closure. Course time. Yeah, if you guys are in the Clubhouse, be sure to run through the course, run through the webinars, take advantage of everything you have access to. Take advantage of it all. Yeah, if you guys aren't in the Clubhouse, you can join. Just go to TTE, all the website and all that. Come down, come over to the course here, and then just have fun with it. Yeah, go into members access and enjoy it. There's a bunch of webinars, a full trading course. This course is really good because like you can really go through a lot of content, and you can watch the same videos over and over again. You guys ever want to go back to a video, but the video is like 40 minutes, you know, or even like these live streams. You guys ever want to go back to these live streams, but they're like 3 hours long, you know? So that's why I'm trying to get people to help me clip up good parts of the live stream so we can put those on YouTube and people can go right back to them. But yeah, these are all like 8, 9, 10-minute videos here that you can really dive into and learn the strategy and the system. So if you are in the Clubhouse and you didn't know about this course and all that, you have a full course. You have a ton of webinars as well that you have access to in this section over here, trade recaps, and then I think today or tomorrow we're gonna have the do's and don'ts. So basically a lot of people get confused on what's a good celery or what's a good breakout, right? Like some people look at celeries and they think like this one might be a good one, right? Where it looks like this. Hey, Nick, you said celery play, right? Enter on the break of the low. It's like, no, I never said that once, right? So like the real celery looks something like this, where you have like a nice strong bearish candle followed by a bullish candle, but it don't look like that one to the left, right? It should look something like this. So we're going to have a lot of do's and don'ts, like PDF style, for you guys to have access to. So now you can go look at the celery and you can be like on point on taking the right ones. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. So those are coming because just like that telephone, right? Yeah, I could tell John, hey, the candle is red. And then we could pass that message through 100, 150 people. And the last person may say, hey, what did you hear? And it's like, oh, my backyard was, I don't know. My house was robbed. I don't know. Something, right? So it's like things can get very mixed up in transition. So we're going to put those do's and don'ts up there straight from the source. That way you understand and you take the right trades.
Facts, bro. That's going to be good. Yeah, study the course like you got a test coming up, It's just like any other skill we're learning.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick, maybe we'll add some tests. Maybe a couple tests in there.
Couple
in
tests,
the course,
maybe.
imagine. Maybe.
Yeah. Do I use WAP? I don't. We were going to use WAP, but we ended up just putting everything on our own website. Top one doesn't allow watching live streams. Nobody knows nothing. I don't think anyone's had an issue or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not taking that sell. That's for sure. That's worse than the first one.
That closure about does it.
Yeah. Yeah, we just do everything on our own website. We were actually working with WAP for a while, but they wanted to charge us a whole bunch extra, and mainly they wanted to charge like our clients more. So we're like, man, let's just do this on our own platform, keep everything in-house. Yeah. About to order some of that creatine. Nice, Q, nice. Yeah, it's a good brand there.
Nice, Q.
Why don't I like to sell? Because we never had a closure below. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this up here today. Good stream, bank holiday. We took wins in Asia, we took wins in London, so that kind of helps us out here in New York. No reason to stress anything or take anything that doesn't match up with the plan. We're clearly consolidating, right? I mean, this is obvious right now. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Don't do anything too crazy. If the plays are there, take them. You know what I mean? But if they're not, there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. But Johnny Gems, appreciate you. That was absolutely epic. Me, you, and Raja up here today. I think that was definitely something that we dreamed about in a way, like, many years ago at this point. So, W, brother. W.
Yes, sir, bro. W, man.
Yes, sir.
Way to make it happen, bro. Yeah, man. Thank you, bro, for the stream, for the gems. I had a great time. I'll give you a shout later.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
All right, y'all.
Chat. Hope you all have a good day. God bless y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, sir. You guys have a wonderful day. Blessings, everyone. I will see you guys back in Asian session in the Clubhouse tonight, and then everyone else will see you back here for Freaky Friday tomorrow. All right? Later, gang. Victory lap.
Peace out, game.
Yeah. Victory lap, man. I'll holla at y'all. Have a great day. Blessings. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.
I keep my top down, live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low, never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games so they pass on me, treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up they were whooping but was still on a leash, people gon' talk down. They going low cause I still serve the most high, no I won't stop now. When I throw signs up it's not what they said, dog. Know that for H-Town, roll with a warrant, try not to get caught but I'm fly, still put the top down. Love for the father, make kiss for the fans, child. Can't switch on y'all now. Only sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lit when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back. Rushing outside like I'm sleeping in a bando. Bible on me, I've been feeling like Rambo. Devil trying to hide, he ain't wearing no camo. Killing myself, God took it out the plan though. Still on fire for the Lord, where the fan go? Heard them talking stupid, to cut it just like a Van Gogh. I'm sitting the glad, let me cut the thing real low. I been looking up high when I feel low. And we still outside with the kinfolk. I was scraping both sides to the rim, bro. I was walking through church with the trench coat. Sending my 10% through Venmo. Lord said he'd be back, hit a memo. That's a cross around my neck, not a crystal. There's a Bible on me, not a pistol. You don't even know what I've been through. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners, keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back, cause what don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back.
A2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I'm with my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking. Hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on. So they see me coming, they still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and there you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Is back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
All I do is ball, make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans I made too. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? Aw, man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Made Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, counting it. Went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.